Did we not have a save? Oh, shit. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, no, because I... Oh, this autosave was from loading in on the other autosave. No, this is right. Do we have a playtime? 5:56. 5:56, okay. Whew, I thought we had a messed up save for a second. Hey, Biocraft, welcome to the stream. You got beat again, Cryo. It happened twice. Interesting that its body's in a different position than last time. Hey, Zero, welcome to the stream. And Cryo, welcome to the stream. Alright, well, we're not going to jump into things right away. We're going to wait a couple minutes for people to show up, and then we'll get into it. But we can go ahead and decide what we're going to do first. So we've got a second geothermal supply over there. Probably raptors today. Yeah, I imagine so. We need to... I assume there'll be a mission that involves the raptors, so we need to find that one. What the fuck is happening with the Rebirth Spino? It's so small. It's like... Yeah, it's... They kind of made the Rebirth Spino, like, realistically sized, which makes it very small compared to the other carnivores and the JP3 Spino. It was a weird choice. Okay. Well, time to finish this sorry excuse of a DLC. We will see. Also, welcome to the stream, Rugops. So, 15 modified animals, 20% on the income level. This is just going to happen eventually. We don't even care about this. We need more species and appeal, so just make dinosaurs. Pretty simple park. So we got this high priority to return to the other map. I don't know if... Okay, I mean, the main facility is still making money, so I assume we don't need to worry about that. We can worry about that whenever. You're currently doing Katsuyama, having fun. You gotten 5 stars on 4 out of 6 of the areas. Very nice. The Azores is an interesting one. Also, welcome to the stream, CMBXB. It's your prom party Monday? Can I be there? No. Sorry, I can't go. I'm busy. I can't go to prom. Alright, we do pack hunters. Velociraptors. Well, there we go. I think we'll start with that. That seems fine. We got scavengers. The baby Rebirth Spinos have a 50-50 to grow up into a regular Spino. That's how all the variants work. All the juveniles in the game turn into a random type of adult, even if their parents were a different variant. If you have 2 regular Spinos breed and they can have a Rebirth Spino baby. It's so annoying. Because you can never make like a breeding herd of a single variant. They're always mixed herds of variants. I don't know how it hasn't been patched yet. It's really annoying. Spinosaurus being rated higher than Tyrannosaurus again. Common JWE3 Spinosaurus win. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Alright, let's start the episode. We return to the campaign. We're going to do this Pack Hunters assignment here on the river map. Let's grab it. Gain 4 female Velociraptor with any appeal increasing trait. Scan a Velociraptor with a hatchery drone's deep analyzer. And we have a hatchery here. We don't have a secondary enclosure. We can maybe make one over here.
Word on the highly secure and confidential grapevine is that the park is looking into some kind of Velociraptor training program. I hear they've got some great animals to work with already.
It's a Jurassic World
the
reference.
Best and brightest. That's where our dinosaur creation expertise comes in.
Now,
Let's put this
we've been asked for a specific number of raptors
over here.
But seems like we have some freedom on how to get them. be that synthesis or natural breeding. Let's get to it.
Okay. What did I do to merit poisoning my dinosaurs? Very interesting. I have, yes, thank you. I always think that's going to show me where the poison is, but it just shows me the tooltip. Oh yeah, and this is not gone yet. Hey, Steven, welcome to the stream. Sending away you. What do I want to say to the people who don't believe in dinosaurs? Those people are very silly. That's what I'll say to them. Don't be so silly. Okay, we're gonna have to put a geothermal over here too. Oops, that is crooked. Made 2 Spinoraptors, first time you've made a hybrid. Spinoraptor's probably the best looking of the hybrids. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm thinking maybe like 4 raptors, and we'll want to see some other skins and some males. So we can probably skew large on this enclosure. Put out a couple of extras later. Let's just go right to the cliff edge and then do one of these, maybe. Make use of the, Am I heading down? No. I mean, kinda. Okay, that's not cooperative. Terrain too steep. I don't really believe you. It's 2 terrain levels that are just conditionally too steep. I too have seen a dinosaur outside my house today. I saw 7 of them. 7 turkeys running around. Need experimental traits for this assignment? Oh, maybe. Because it does say appeal boosting. It does nothing in base game boost appeal. We actually might be cooked. If that's the case, we'll have to bounce over to another park and build them first. Actually... Oh no, we have the genome data because we dug it up. I'm not a huge fan of Indom because I'm not a huge fan of any hybrids, but it is one of the better ones. I'll give it that. Yeah, Owen didn't really feel particularly qualified to be an animal handler in my mind. Okay, so with the traits. Yeah, so none of these give appeal in base game, right? All the regular traits boost it? Okay, let's do a batch. Even if it doesn't, that's fine. So, set this to be the new skins only. Since we get a male and female variant for each of them. Okay, random favorite, random favorite. Might as well just crank lifespan. You've not seen any wild turkeys in months? They've been hanging around the area I'm in pretty consistently. I've seen them over the years. I think Ankyloticus is your favorite? It's an interesting choice. Alright, what do we got? Bunch of aggressive. Okay. Well, we need 4 females, technically. But I would kind of like a few males. I could... Let's do this. Let's do 2 males. So there's a blue male and a red male. And then this way, if it doesn't count, we at least get our males. And if it does count, we will know. So 2 minutes. There's a lot of debate about the best D-Rex skin, but you think it's the movie skin? Yeah, it's the best skin. It's also the worst skin. Don't bother settling them in as you have to get rid of them? Oh, okay. I see. Probably put in a landing pad. Yeah, it might be prudent. I'll never think of it if you don't say it, so... oh yeah, also need power. That's still a thing I haven't done. Do we think the Jeep is going to navigate this? I think it will navigate this correctly. I don't think it should present a problem to the Jeep. Little goat action. We need one of these. And we need... Alright, let's sort out the power. Only 4 of them need to go, though. Yeah, so breeding a second batch is then going to be useful. Favorite Mutadon skin is the film one. Least favorite's the other one. Yeah. A good gag. Power. So we got a supply. That's our one generator. So we do a little splitter action here. Excuse me? Okay. I mean, it works. It's a little weird that, I can't go through the water. I have to be very careful about it, but I guess it's fine. Okay, we got power. Do we have maintenance put in yet? Actually, where are we at on... We got a ranger team only because we sedated stuff, right? Yeah, I remember this. All right, well, let's get a maintenance facility. We can put that in. I guess we just start running buildings down this way. Just align them with the back here like this, I guess. Also, that took all my power away already? Wait, 1832. Oh, yes. 15. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to split her again and bring it back. Wait. Yeah, we do one of these like this. Then we head over here and we do this. Obstructed by geothermal pipe. Oh, you piece of shit. Finicky. Wait, which... It can't snake through that pipe there? Is that specifically the pipe that's causing the problem? Wait. Why don't I upgrade my power grid? I haven't gotten the thing yet for it. We should, but System diagnostic assignment. System diagnostic assignment is... Where? Oh, it's this. The main facility one, to go back to the main facility. Hey, Ali, welcome to the stream. So we actually have to go back to the main facility if we want higher tier power. Yeah, it's right there. That's probably worth doing. We'll probably want to do that sooner rather than later. Let's just try to get this working here. So this seems... Wait, now it's good. Bugged, maybe? I think it was bugged. I think it was legitimately just bugged out. Wait. Obstructed by pipe again. How? What the fuck? Is this just gonna work? Cool. Thank you, Jurassic World Evolution. Very cool. Maybe that's why people can't figure out the geothermal power, because it's just being weird. Do I have the Rebirth DLC? Yes, that's what this is. That's what we're doing here. We're doing the campaign. This is one of the 3 maps. with the Rex. Let's see how the eyes are doing today. Hey, that eye looks normal. Okay, the eyelids are not glitching today. Don't put money down on that yet. You didn't read? No worries, no worries. Okay, maintenance buildings, and then we'll get back to the actual action here. These velociraptors. So maintenance about there. 100% of the campaign fun but boring in many places. Yeah, some of the assignments are real rough. It's feeling like a one and done DLC. Like it's not gonna have much reason to ever go back to it. Maybe we just put this one over here. Then we need the back of the fence. Yep. So maybe one like here. And one over here. Okay. Maintenance team 2. Where's the D-Rex? We don't have them yet. You get them later, further into the campaign. Need to get a Series SX and JWE3 soon because you only play so many planters and yearn for better lagoon decorations. Yeah, the complexity meter getting you, right? Alright. Did I miss anything else here in chat? No, looks like we're caught up. Okay. We're good. Raptor time, raptor time. Okay. So, we got 5 raptors. Actually put down one of these thanks to chat's suggestion. So, for one of the few times we've actually pulled this off, we'll look at the crate. Oh, what? I don't remember pausing the game. I feel like it auto-paused on me. You place it like me, it's not powering the Rex enclosure. Did you put the second... Like, I have 2 geothermal generators because of the splitter. I needed to send a quarter of my power over to the raptor pen. So I had to double back with another split. Hope the next free update is the Lagoon version of what 1.3 did for aviaries. I hope the next free update is custom challenge mode. Alright, we got a nice male in the front. Some very dramatic quills on these guys, on the males especially. Longer than the JP3 Raptors. It's not just a simple reskin. Colors are very striking. Eyes don't look like they're doing anything weird. The skeleton is still like the raptor skeleton. You can tell the posture is very much the JWE skeleton. But you did it like me. Are you sure things are connected correctly? Because they can be a little fiddly. And then yeah, the female versions here have the short quills, you can see. And then yeah, you can do the 2 different genders for each skin. So you get the red with the long quills and without. I guess I didn't hatch any blue females, huh? I hatched all red females. I didn't realize that. Well, whatever. Yeah, these did count with the lifespan gene. Here, have a bunch of shrubs, I guess. Okay. We can get a little bit extra territory. We just smooth this wrinkle out. In the meantime, let's go ahead... Oh, Ranger Team, yes. Ranger Team 2 on this. I hate that the shrubs, yeah, disappear kind of depending on the angle. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, we need to get a second batch going. So, same deal. Favorite raptor skin is the white female. It's a classic. You got it to work, Cryo? Okay. Drone, yes. So the drone, we gotta fly over. Whee! Hey Muto, welcome to the stream. I feel like I'm hunting for Russian oil fields. Okay. Well, I guess, let's see. There we go. Scanning. Just shine the light right in its eyes. Okay. Scanned. Drone instantly disappears. Classic. Oh yeah, and here's what we did with the power network. So to get power over there, I had to put a station, of course, but to keep everything we had here built powered, including the new maintenance facility, I had to double the split back to put in a second station. That way we kept 3/4 of the power here. So if you're confused about geothermal, that's how I made this work. It looks awful, but it's functional. Alright, checking our eggs. How would you get Distortus in the normal game? You don't get it in the regular campaign. In Sandbox, I'm not sure. It's researchable, but I don't know if it functions like a hybrid. I think it's just T-Rex, I think I saw, but I don't know if that's accurate. So, alright, there's a blue female. We had our 2 males. Maybe I just take all of these, because we're going to get rid of 4 of these anyway, so that leaves us with 6 left over in the end. You want to play more JWE, but it's just too easy? Tell me about it. Look at my money. I have $57 million. That's crazy. Do you make scanning easier? You got to spin the drone around the dyno while analyzing? Is it just better to just, like, strafe continuously? Instead of, like, waiting for it to, like, run out? Probably, if you can keep locked on, I guess. Maintenance team could not find a route to its destination. Is it not able to get to this maintenance post? It might be this. Let's just put it in the pen, I guess. It's just trying to keep that back fence repaired there. Velociraptors are fighting. Understandable. Alright. Yeah, you don't get the mutants in the regular campaign. Aqualops and Titanosaurus are in it, apparently, but not Mutodon and not Distortus Rex. Geothermal power isn't in there, and I don't think the genetic traits are either. I think the only thing in the campaign from the DLC is literally just half of the animals and the variants. It still can't find a route to its destination. Which destination? Oh, it is this one. Okay, so it can't cross the water either? That's really dumb. How annoying. Maybe this will work. Too monstrous for a normal zoo. Yeah, I guess. They're mad science only. Oh my god, why? Wait, is the car just stuck? Wait a second. Is this bug back? This was a big bug in JWE2. So here's how we check this, right? We jump into maintenance team 2. We drive it away from the building. And now if it drives on its own, it can't navigate around the corner of the building. Son of a bitch. Wait, it might just be turning around. It might just be going home. Oh yeah, we need an MVU. Interesting. Well, we could see more sabotage if we take the 100% system failure risk by not getting rid of an egg. Another researcher wants one of your eggs. Your workers are eager to release the dino, but other research offers funding and reliable equipment. So if I give the egg, it makes my workers sad. And if I keep the egg, The other researcher just, like, smashes my equipment. Which totally makes sense. Alright, let's get these guys on the ground and then we'll do the MVU. Oh, actually, we could just send that over there and do the MVU. Alright, a little bit of medical action. Could put it there like that. We got this, like, rock ledge behind us anyway. We could just try to align it. Or we just put it, like, up here slightly. Yeah, let's just do that. This facility looks really bad. It's very messy. So Jurassic Challenge mode last night, finished in like 2 hours and never had a problem with money. Yeah, it's crazy. The challenge modes are nothing. Wait, did I put this path here, or was this path part of the default? This just goes nowhere. Oh, maybe it was like a dirt path originally, because there's like this dirt here. And then I replaced it when I upgraded the paths. It could be the case. We do have a single Ket's fossil. I do not have an expedition center. I'm not going to build an expedition center here. It's not worth it. Hopefully we don't have to wait another 3 months for a DLC. I don't think we will. I think it'll be quicker now. Unless there's another franchise issue. Disloyal scientists are available to the game telling you. True. Only 0.4% of players have platinum. I'll be adding myself to that statistic soon-ish. Yeah, they'll be producing more JWE3 DLC, but will we get another expansion? It's a good question. Chaos Theory makes sense. I would prefer a JWE1 style.
Let's choose the most promising to send over to the park.
Okay.
We'll need to tranquilize them first, then use the transport team to send them away.
You got it. Yeah, I would prefer a JWE1 style one that's not based on a movie directly. Give me like a novel DLC or something. Okay, they are all mad at me too. So let's see if we can get them settled in enough that they don't attack the fences while I'm airlifting. So second goat. And maybe a little bit of extra water. Okay, maybe a lot of extra water. Why is the center counting as outside the territory? What is doing that? Blocked by the veg, maybe? But we still have plenty of cover. Let's get some pasture. Alright. Then I think we want to do... I don't know which ones are the females. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, 6. So are these supposed to be the Raptor squad? Good question, I guess. No, because I think they say that like they already had some picked out or something. Maybe these are the like the B team. I don't know. Maybe in this timeline they are the Raptor squad, and I'm giving them 4 identical Raptors. 2, 3, 5, and 6. 6? That's a 9. 6? That's an 8. No, wait, that's an 8. That's a 6. Okay. Yeah, we have a female for both skins. Yeah, they're still pissy. That's annoying. Yeah, Chaos Theory content seems like a sure thing at some point, but it hasn't happened yet, which is kind of surprising. Okay, maybe I can now remove some of the water. The territory has expanded. Also, we can take care of this lump. A little bit like that. Okay, actually still need more water. How needy. Okay. Expand into the lump. You can do it. Well, hopefully this works. Hopefully it just gets sedated, because it's going to be annoying. Yeah, and Nurog's probably going to be Microceratus 2.0, where it just takes forever. I'm fully prepared as well for that to be the case. I won't even be shocked. Let's just get a little bit of a emergency shelter situation going here. We do have actually coverage from over here, so I guess we're good. All right. Well, we gotta get the mayor lifted now. Send away. Hey, they pay us for animals. Cool. All right, let me catch up on chat here. I missed a couple things. Okay, so Zero, you asked after I'm done with the Rebirth DLC, what will I be doing? We're doing Prehistoric Kingdom after this. We'll do a Prehistoric Kingdom Park build, and then we'll come back to JWE3 for a sandbox build after that. From the perspective of someone who doesn't have JWE3, modular building is too small scale for JWE's large scale gameplay. The modular building feels like it belongs in a different game, kind of. It doesn't feel like it meshes well with the level of complexity of the rest of the game. The animals are very simple, so making the decorations very complex feels a little jarring. I wish the animals were more complex. To be clear, I'm not saying don't have modular building. I'm saying make the animals better. Make the management more detailed. Bring the rest of the game up to the level of the modular building. That'd be great. Throwback DLC of JW1 with the 5 deaths. That would be cool. I would like that. I think the 5 deaths could be ported in as a free update, personally. Like, if they're not, like, redesigning the maps, if they just kind of port in the original maps, basically, just make them default jungle maps, then you could do it in a free update. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Subject V series raptors. Yeah, maybe they're those. There were a few like other raptors kind of teased in like Jurassic World marketing material. Chaos Theory feels hard if they resell things like Bumby, Pachyrhino, and Mono. Peeps are not going to be happy. What I could see happening with Chaos Theory is having a Bumpy resold, but it comes with a juvenile skin. Because there's no way you can do Bumpy and not have the capability to have juvenile Bumpy, right? So you make the Bumpy skin the first film skin that ages from the juvenile to the adult and keeps the skin. And then that is a way they can resell that, right? I think that is what they intend to do. I think that's why it wasn't in base game. And then like Pachyrhino, my theory there, you sell the new variant alongside the original animal. So you buy the DLC, you get the new variant, and the original comes bundled in as kind of a bonus. Which is not good. I don't like it, but I wouldn't like it, but it's a way they can, like, you know, repackage an animal that they have not said is going to be free and still get a little bit of money for it. Never had to use more than 50% of the party at 5 stars. Yeah, getting the star rating is too easy. The economy's broken. The whole game is economically a complete mess. Raptors are probably not smart enough to use a bridge. Well, the bridge is just a path, so they can use it. Because it's literally just a chunk of land that's been disguised. Do you know how to get the achievement for the handheld flare? You tried it, but you couldn't get the creatures to follow it? I haven't tried it yet, CMBXP. I'll have to look at it later. It's probably going to be the last achievement I try to do, so. Still got that park you want me to check out, Muto? Yeah, we'll check it out eventually. We'll check out the park after Prehistoric Kingdom. So I'm going to do the Prehistoric Kingdom playthrough, and then we can check out your park before we start a new JWE3 playthrough. Because I don't think I'm going to have time otherwise, because the PK update's next week. And I'm pretty burnt out tonight, so I don't want to go too long. JWE3 or 4 needs the animal traversing of Planet Zoo animals instead of being glued to the ground. Yep. JWE is still a very flat game. You can't have bridges. The animals can't navigate over anything. There's no three-dimensionality to the actual map design. Both guests and animals are incapable of like crossing over each other on different levels of like terrain heights. Chat is I just fall more behind on chat as I'm trying to catch up. Still missing 6 maps from Evo 2. Yeah, and some of them don't even make sense. Why did we not get San Diego? every other map that came with San Diego was in except for San Diego. JWE1 will be 10 years old in 2 years, so if 3 is still around by then, we could see a 10-year anniversary expansion. Yeah, maybe. Some vague canon species like Hadro, the FK Tyrannosaur and Notosaurid. I would hope we could get those animals before the 10-year mark, but they're definitely not a priority for them, unfortunately. I would really like the Fallen Kingdom carcasses and Hadrosaur to be in the game. How many hours am I going to stream tonight? As few as possible, but I kind of maybe want to finish this. Yeah, the difficulty curve drop-off is just completely nuts. They didn't even try in this game to make it difficult in challenge mode. They just basically said, whatever. Chaos Theory could be a free update, but I don't think, like, if Chaos Theory was a free update, I think the DLC would still be, like, a species pack alongside it. I don't think Beckel's Spinax would be a free animal ever. I can't see, honestly, I just can't see Frontier giving away an animal at this point. Not when they could charge for it. I think there's no way Beckel's Spinax is free, and I think there's no way a Neurognathus is free. Those will both be paid DLC, 100%. You had a lot of small carnivores in enclosure, use the handheld flare, that's how you got it. Is it only work with the carnivores? Is that the trick? Are we getting onto the main facility? We will after this, because I need the power upgrades. Alright, so that guy's getting shipped away. Yeah, at some point, I might have to stop, like, trying to keep up with chat. We're not there yet, but eventually communities reach that point where it's just impossible for the streamer to keep on top of everything. Hope they don't resell the returning species. I am surprised they haven't done it already. I hope they don't do it, but I'm pretty confident they will. And yeah, I'm surprised it. I mean, I was genuinely shocked they gave us Dino Kairos. I don't expect it to happen again. They broke out. Yep, we didn't quite get them off the ground in time. All right. Well, this was expected. At least most of them are sedated by now. And they're almost happy as well. Yeah, true. They did technically resell Conch and Thanatos. I never really counted the deluxe edition as like proper DLC because it soft launches with the game, but like inarguably that's paid content. They resold those animals. Can you have an autograph? You can imagine you have an autograph. I'm not gonna like send you one. That'd be way too much. There you go. I wrote you an autograph in the sky. I guess I should probably find a shelter and open it, huh? Well, we didn't get them off the ground in time, so stuff is happening. Oh, did I? Okay.
Great job.
There we go. All 4 sent
No
away.
doubt they'll be excellent candidates for the park's training program. Can't imagine what kind of person would be running that program, but best of luck to them.
Oh, did I miss sending the raptors off? And I didn't get to give them crucial life advice. You know, like, don't give in to peer pressure if a bigger dinosaur tells you to eat your handlers.
If it helps, I don't think the raptors would have
Okay,
understood you
that's just an
after all.
Indominus reference.
That doesn't help, Callie. But I appreciate you trying.
That's a 4th wall break. You can't do that. You can have the guy make a joke about the actual movie franchise. Come on now. That's cheating. Yeah, the whole game is designed for casuals and creatives. Like, there's nothing for challenge mode players. It's very sad. 20 viewers? Like on Twitch or total? Do we have 20 on Twitch? That's insane if so. Okay, there's our money. Small carnivores grabbed. So we need to go do this. Oh, a gate failure. Cool. Right after I get my raptors. Okay. Okay, so maintenance still resets gates. So maintenance 2, go reboot this gate.
Asset transportation underway.
Damn it. There he goes. Immediately right back out the gate. Right back to eating, folks. Aw.
Asset transported.
Aw, damn. We're gonna have to send his family an edible arrangement to, you know, say sorry for the death. Our bad.
Confirming.
Hey, where's my maintenance team? Can you, like, get this rebooted? Is maintenance, wait. Oh, I think it is rebooting. Yeah, it just rebooted. It just takes a second. Okay. Some of the jokes are funny, but there's a line of funny versus annoying. Yeah, I agree. Wait, this is still... Okay, rebooting. It's still going. Please close. Please close. I need you to close. I need you to close. Can you close? Sir? Thank you. Okay. Medical issues. One of these. Transport you back into the pen. Okay, are we good? Are we contained? Mostly good. The girls are fighting. Well, I guess that's a guy, but... You miss Cabot Finch, bro, was funny. He's certainly better than this guy. Okay, I want to get these guys under control before we switch maps. They can't use that part of the bridge, because this is a wall. They can use this part for sure. Because as you can see, this is just regular ground. Because they couldn't even align the bridge correctly. Vehicle under threat. Okay, what do we got? Avian pox. Do I not have this one? Send in view to medicate. No, I do. It's because they weren't medically scanned. Okay. Cool. Great. Shut this down. Okay. Economy check. Yeah, safety rating 26%. It's not great. It's not good. We're getting there. 26% could be worse, you know? It's like 3 hours without a safety incident. Like, whatever. Medical, sir. Guys are dying. Okay. Okay. Great. Alright. Alright. Before anything else happens, let's go to the main facility. Alright. You looked in Sandbox and it's gonna be able to get the new InGen Rebirth workers. Yeah, the Rebirth workers are not in Sandbox. This is a known thing. Once you mod the game, there's zero reason to play Sandbox with zero money. Yeah, you can't really do anything. It's good to have the option though to reset your money to zero. You can just having that option, you could do something like every 5 minutes, reset your money to zero just so you don't earn $1 billion. Alright, let's get a good thumbnail. Who's doing something? I like the male, the red male I think is my favorite. Like the Quill vibe is pretty good. I mean, this one's good too though. Can I get both in frame? That would be cool. I love that I just gave him a field of flowers to frolic in. You love the content? Glad to hear it, Elomatic. Okay, these two are close. We could do this for a thumbnail if they get a little closer. Probably be forced to be able to distort us now. Maybe. I assumed it was about the Mutadon. I would feel really weird if, like, the first tier power research is already the distort us. Well, they walked away from each other. If I could catch one of them in a social animation or something, that would be a good thumbnail. None of them are by each other. Very cool. If I had to keep one raptor variant for the entire franchise, what would it be? Hot take, it'd be the Tiger Velociraptors from Lost World. I like the stripes. You like the content too, Cryo? Yeah, I know you like the content. Okay, these two are together. Both in the deep water, though. Well, the shallow water. And they're the same variant, so that's no good. I kind of like the flower fields. It's kind of funny. Maybe here? Okay. Can you guys get closer together? Don't go into the long grass. Can request contracts without paying for them? Yeah, the contracts are insane. Like, to be clear, in all future park builds, we are turning off contracts. The 100% income tax park build showed that they were completely broken. Like, they're not even, like, salvageable. You just have to turn them off. Okay, I can't see... Where are my raptors? There's one there. Oh, they're right there. And the tail is, losing its mind. Okay, I like that. That's already pretty good. Like, don't go into the long grass energy. Oh, that's a fantastic thumbnail. Are Mohawks a movie thing or frontier interpretation? Are you talking about the quills on like these raptors? Can you be more specific? Which Mohawks are we talking about? Saving off the thumbnail. This is what, episode 7 or something? The giant Mohawk quills the males have? Yeah, I'm not sure. The renders of these guys are very, like, rough. And it's hard to tell how long the quills are supposed to be. I think the female quills are completely fabricated. Like, I'm pretty sure the one that most people take to be the female... Okay, I completely lost it there with the camera, but... Oh, whatever, let's just do one of these. The ones that everybody takes to be the female is the red one. In some of, like, the promotional stuff, and it just doesn't seem to have quills, right? So, giving it quills here seems questionable. I think it's fine, because it makes it stand out a little bit more. Like, it's... Like, you don't actually see this animal properly in the movie at all, anyway. It's only the promotional renders that, like, you can even see it. But yeah, I don't know. I do feel like these quills are a little too long, maybe, for what it actually looks like in some of the art, but... I think it's interesting, I guess. You have 2 million in this DLC right now? That's crazy. That's a lot of money. Yeah, you could do a pre-built park with 0 money and delete stuff. Definitely a possibility. Okay, let's go back to the main facility. Continuing the episode. Oh yeah, no, I remember the JP3 Raptor debacle in JWE2. Because they switched it at one point. Because it was, what was it? The female launched with quills and no quills on the male. And then they turned off the quills altogether. And then it took them, they had to fix it twice to finally get the males to have quills correctly. That shit was nuts. Why would they advertise a bunch of animals only for them to have so little screen time? Good question. It's almost like it's a movie about monsters and not dinosaurs. Anyway, we're going back to the other facility. I think I unpaused mid-sentence, but I was complaining about Rebirth. Why are there so few animals in terms of screen time in Rebirth? Like, genuine animals. By the time you 100% everything, you had 610 million? Oh my god. That's crazy. Like, the fact that they build, like, having all 3 parks contribute to the income level as, like, a feature instead of, like, a flaw is kind of nuts. Alright, so I guess nothing happens here until we take this. So, I kind of expected to come back here and there to be chaos automatically, but no. Starting the assignment. Yeah, I too want dinosaurs.
I'm not seeing any issues with the geothermal.
I don't want
power
monsters,
system.
I want dinosaurs.
Probably just a blip from software as old as me. But I'll run a diagnostic anyway.
Thank you. Oh, and the mutadons seem to react to the alarms, so I'm worried.
Yeah, no
they're
amenities.
agitated.
The
Can we
workers
check on them?
just, they drink from the groundwater. They find a puddle. You hit 1 billion in your Return to Jurassic Park JWE1 file once. Yeah, but the difference there is the JWE1 Return to Jurassic Park DLC is awesome. Wait, what am I doing? Scanning? Okay, cool. I feel like the drone thing is like a way they've contrived steps for missions. It doesn't feel like it actually adds much to the game. It just makes it like a more complicated way to scan an animal separate from a jeep. You can replace the D-Rex with Ember for the climax. No Hill will get the point in Jade Dresser with 5. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Rebirth as a response to Dominion critiques either. Like, the Lost World quote of, like, you're not repeating Hammond's mistakes, you're making all new ones, applies to those two movies. Rebirth didn't repeat Dominion's mistakes, it found all new mistakes to make. Okay, finally we're here. Aim mode. Oh god. I can't go in. Wait, why did I fly here from the hatchery? I have to use the aviary one. Wait. Because I can't fly through the barrier. I just forgot there was a hatchery here, honestly, because it's been since the start of the campaign. Deep analyzer. Nobody stopped me. You guys let me fly all the way over there and it'll, like, right into the wall. Okay, power failure, overcurrent.
Okay, problem. The power has gone down.
The aviary. No power, no barrier, which
Oh
means...
no.
We have a containment breach. This is bad.
Deal with the power issue, recontain the animals. You are the perfect team to handle this, but handle it fast.
Did anybody hear my computer beep boop like the game was frozen for a second? Like my camera was stuck and then I had the Windows error noise. Was that in game or something? Like, was that an actual, like, I don't know what that was. Okay. Keep the dinosaur disease free. No, that's the other thing. Use maintenance team to reboot. Ensure the Mutodon is safely enclosed. Great. Tranquilize both of them, please. I like that they escape and then they just go stand on the ground. Yep, there they are. We're just living our lives here. Oh, they're going in. I suppose I should technically protect my employees, right? I mean, I guess we should let them go to a shelter. I legitimately don't know if that window sound was like an intentional in-game sound effect for like the thing going down, or if that was just the game almost crashing. That was so weird. I think it's just like a space age force field. I don't think it's even remotely realistic. Oh, they're gonna get one? Ah, too bad. Holy. I think he just bowled a strike. It just drops him. Are you gonna eat that? You're not even gonna eat it? Unbelievable. Building a hotel that has no restrooms inside. I assume the hotels have restrooms, and the restrooms you put in the park are extra restrooms for the people walking around. That's my headcanon. That's what I choose to believe. It makes sense to me. Alright, get in there. Do the thing. What was the excuse for Dominion's invisible fences? I assumed it was the chips in the animals, because those animals were chipped. So just like the way you would shock a dog with a shock collar or something to keep it in your yard. Why doesn't it cover restroom appeal? Because the restroom need is like the extra restroom need. Listen, you're poking holes in my theory. Are we good? Wait, I thought this was fixed. Wasn't this in a patch note that you could just click on the aviary instead of having to click on the hatchery? Wait, this one's just not... Okay, there we go. I also assume that's how like the aerial deterrent thing worked, is the like the pterosaurs in the Dominion Valley were chipped. And so if they tried to fly above like a certain altitude or something, they get shocked. That's what I always assumed. Okay, well it wasn't actually restored, but now it is. Cool.
Asset has been collected.
Okay. I think we can crack the shelter. I always forget what the shelter looks like with this building set, because everything looks the same. There it is. Which makes sense. Like, to be clear, the building should look very much the same,
Asset has been transported.
but it does make it confusing to find things sometimes. Like, the Science Center just looks like a shelter, kind of. It's got the same, like, sloped roof. Yeah, from what I remember, the BIOS and building set was pretty limited, unfortunately. It's, like, one of my favorite aesthetics, too. Why is the power still not on?
Thank you, really, for saving so many
This is just
workers.
not on because we don't have
You're all
it.
rather good in a crisis, I'd say. This breakout just proves what I've been saying. Creating new animals like the Mutadon just isn't safe.
Oh, I think the creating new animal ship has sailed. Multiple ships. The Armada has sailed.
You're implying that there are other projects like the Mutadon? Dale Mullins, what do you know about the research I still don't have access to?
He used his given name.
Nothing.
This is
Not
a
implying, not saying
rabies.
a thing. Do I need a lawyer?
Oh, Dale's being modest. He's helped design infrastructure for some real top secret stuff. Even some of the underground containment.
Underground containment? It's fine. I'm not here to make my team squirm, but I am going to interrogate my superiors again.
Alright,
In the meantime, we can't afford any more incidents like that power fault. Please look into potential upgrades for the geothermal network.
rabies. Let's do this guy on rabies duty. Real future DLCs kept giving us statues. Yeah, the statues are cool. I would assume the fact that this DLC had statues is a good sign that'll be the case. At least for the campaign, like, DLCs. Which I guess, ideally, it'd be every DLC, not just those, so... Hopefully they expand it. People really like the statues, so I think they're aware of it. Alright, research geothermal 1. Well, I guess I should have done that, huh?
Lily is seriously sticking her neck out about the Mutadon thing. Callie, you're more of a behaviorist than me, so tell me, what happens when a strong animal with sharp teeth sees an undefended neck?
In her defense, Lily just wants us to do things the right way. I trust her.
Hey, I'm easy. As long as there's interesting work, I like being here. I just like us to have the same director of operations for more than a few months.
Alright. Yes, what is your question, Cryo? Are you... Hey, medical. Were you not... Okay, you're on the way. You're just taking a moment to get there. You're literally right there shooting at him. Okay. Great. And he will return to normal. Will return to monkey.
Hello again, everyone.
There's a way to get soft
What does
lock.
the
You just have to be
phrase "no
dumb.
teeth" mean to you?
A health and safety problem for our ranger teams? I don't, are we missing something here?
No. It was part of the directive for a specific project I'm trying to access, but I suppose it wouldn't have been said to the team on the ground. Never mind. There are some other priority assignments I'd like your expert attention on. They should be available to you now.
I need to let them finish talking so that I can express my outrage. They just referenced the more teeth line as like an official directive. That was the kid from Jurassic World just being autistic. Why did they make it into an official directive as a callback to Jurassic World? That's so weird. I assume that's an Indominus Rex reference? Like, what? Rebirth is a better movie than Dominion, but it has worse lore. That's my stance. Yeah, the workers pick berries. They're surviving off berries in the wild. It's canon. We know this. Yeah, let me catch up on chat. Not to sound like an armchair dev, but you don't think they'd be particularly hard to make since they're just species models covered in bronze? Yeah, the statues should be, like, they should be made automatically. Like, the statues, they should just have a script run to make the statues. Hate the Equator Recon. It's, like, the dumbest thing in the entire franchise. The idea that, like, it's wrong on so many levels. The idea that dinosaurs could only survive in a tropical climate is wrong. The idea that there's more oxygen at the equator is wrong. It's just multiple levels of wrong. Very, very annoying. Henry Root said that was Masrani's orders. Which thing? And yeah, I'm aware there's some soft locks, so we'll see if we stumble into any. It'd be really funny if we do. Oh, wasn't that what Masrani said to Wu in the Canary scene? Oh, there might be it might be a double reference. There might be something there. Yeah, you might be right, Elson. I don't remember that scene enough. But that sounds familiar. Yeah, David Kep Y is the correct response to a lot of stuff in Rebirth. Why is a Titanosaurus made of paper? They weigh like what? It's the film says they weigh like 8 tons or something, which is like incredibly light. Boring. Rebirth has some good stuff in it. The more teeth. Okay. Yeah, Rebirth could have happened without killing off the dinosaurs. There was no, like, okay, we got to go here because it's where the biggest species are. You could still do that. Like, yeah, you don't have to, like, reset the world to make them go to the island to find the big animals on the island. Especially because it's, like, a research facility that specifically has the big weird animals. Like, yeah, they're, like, double motivations when they don't need 2 motivations to go to the island. It's very weird. All right, I've been informed that perhaps the more teeth line is in the film twice, and me being upset about it being a fourth wall-breaking reference to something the kid said is maybe not true, because maybe it's in the lab by, like, Wu or something. It's been a while since I've watched Jurassic World. All right, so stress test, complete priority assignments in River, and Ancient. So, what is stress test? And let's do some fossils. Let's actually check this first. So stress test, main facility, security camera. Okay, I mean, we can do that. Then we've got a few. I kind of would like these genes. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's do this first. Let's keep doing the main ones.
I think we're ready to test containment integrity.
You didn't ask for normal, you asked for
If
more
there are no
teeth. That
breakouts,
sounds
then
correct.
I feel a little better about Lily discovering OV23. And if something doesn't...
I'm not even that upset. I'm just annoyed by it.
That's why I keep telling you to take up running. Okay, fine. I'll take the bait. By V23, you mean the 23rd version of the genome for that special secret project I still can't know about?
Oh, Callie, please. I've already said too much.
Yeah, Rebirth kind of peaks early. Like, the first hour is the best hour or whatever. And then the back half is just kind of like, we're going through the motions. Okay, wait, what did I do? What was the mission? Wait, what the fuck? What did I do? It just auto-completed. I didn't even see what the requirement was. I didn't even see the actual mission. It's just done. Wait, no, it's ticking. Oh, wait, what did I... Wait, I'm confused. I had a bunch of stuff pop up. What just happened? Am I just getting... Wait, rabies unlocked? Wait. Sorry, I'm losing my mind? I gotta go back and watch the stream. What the fuck just popped up? The mission is that there is no mission. We do have a mission. I thought it completed because we had, like, Geothermal 2 pop up. Did it, like... unlock. Wait, I think it's just bugged. It's just the pop-ups keep repeating. Increased geothermal output 1 just came back. Fossils are back. It's going to do it again. Watch. Or it's just going to stay there? Okay, it left. Are we done? Okay. I want to see how many times the same pop-up happened. Yeah, maybe I just bugged it by pausing in the middle or something for the dialogue to play out. I do that sometimes. Yeah, there's some weird Rebirth discourse online for sure. If they retcon the stupid equator stuff, dinosaurs back across the world without a real explanation, you wouldn't mind. Yeah, it would make it better. I just think they should retcon why the dinosaurs died and make it like a disease or something, like DX. I think that's the way to do it. Don't get rid of the idea that dinosaurs died off because that's hard to explain why it's undone. Just change the reason from being stupid to something better. The Rebirth, the Rex scene was probably the best part. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I gotta watch the stream back because I want to see what happened with those pop-ups. That was really weird. Oh god, add. Yeah, why didn't they bring the DX plotline into it? It's a good question. I don't know why. It's such a better way to like reduce the dinosaur population if they want to do that. Spinal was good too. Yeah, the Moses scene and the Rex scene were like the peaks of the movie. Everything beyond those two scenes was like whatever. I gotta wait for this ad to end so I can see what happened to the pop-ups. Made a plot and expand on parkogenics, doing it to get exclusive rights to heart disease cure thing. Yeah, I think it should just be. I think so. I've said it before. My Rebirth plotline would be there's a DX disease that's killing off the dinosaurs. It's jumped to humans. So they got to go back to one of the old labs and find the research notes to like cure the disease before it kills humanity. I think that's the better thing. I like the Rex. I like the Rex scene. I'm not on Team Cut It. How do I rewind if I'm not logged in? I guess I can't rewind if I'm not logged in. All right, hold on. I still really want to know what happened here, so I gotta log myself into Twitch proper. Yeah, I quite like the Rex. Do I like Gareth Edwards? I liked him more before the movie, but I was really frustrated by the inconsistent sizing of everything. That really, really annoyed me. Did they confirm Ember's gender before the DLC release? It was male in production. Okay, so what is happening here? So we complete the stress test assignment. We start the assignment. Okay. Dialogue starts. It's female in the DLC, but the prop was like, or the design or whatever was referred to as male. I like the Glupshitosauruses. I like the movies Glupshitos, to be clear. Pleuropleides and stuff. Okay, 5 new assignments. Then I gain cash. And then increased geothermal output 2 pops up. System diagnostic completed. Oh yeah, wait. Because this is stress test. This is my contract. Yeah. So this completed. What was the actual objective? It never shows up on screen. It just immediately gives me the rewards. Huh. It is plot irrelevant, Rugops. You're not wrong. And then the rabies pops back up again as available. And then we get the rabies notification. But the rabies was already dealt with. And then the medication research pops up as completed. And then the disease outbreak was controlled. Okay, so it's like replaying all the notifications. I'm sorry, this is just fascinating to me from like a game design, like bug checking standpoint. This kind of stuff's always really interesting to me, like when a game breaks, like what is happening. I want to see if we actually had the rabies notification pop up. We had to have, because we completed the other thing, right? Isn't Dolores going to die for being taken off the island? Yes. It's a Baby Yoda moment, right? It's like when they gave Baby Yoda to Luke in season 2 of Mandalorian, which means that you would expect him to die because of the sequel trilogy. It's just like that, where they take Dolores off the island, and now she's just going to die because she doesn't have enough oxygen. What in the... Okay, did the pop-ups never happen? This is the thing that I'm... What? MVU dispatched. So I had the MVU dispatch notification, though. Weird. Why would I get the MVU dispatch notification, but not the disease? Why would I not get the disease notifications? Disease-free contract. Okay, yeah, the notifications never popped up. They were all like buried or something. Weird. Okay. All right, we just got over like a 10-minute aside of me trying to figure out what just happened. So the contract, the mission, the assignment, one of those words, the assignment finished on its own. The assignment rewards popped up on the screen, and then afterwards, a bunch of old notifications that never properly showed up came out. So it said we got power level 2, and then we got power level 1 notification, and then we got delayed disease notifications. The weird thing is, if you look back at the footage, the medvac team, their notification showed up. So it was only the research and disease notifications that were delayed and not the vehicle notification somehow? Weird. Weird, baffling, strange stuff. Very confusing. Well, let's get the power upgraded, I guess. Since we got a new tier that I did something to earn, I guess, maybe. I can't tell you what it was because it literally doesn't show on screen. Okay, thought process. We can check the finished ones here. This was... No, wait, this is stress test. Wait, I'm confused. What finished? Dude, I'm so lost. This is insane. Am I going insane? What did I actually complete? It must have been the contract? That just, the contract showed up and then popped a bunch of other stuff? Where did I get level 2 power? One of the missions you did complete itself without completing the main mission? Is that what happened? Is this loss? This might be loss. I'm feeling at a loss. Trying to figure out what in the hell I did to the game. Even Microstratus had more screen time than under Ognathos. It's probably close to the same. Okay, wait. Priority assignment, system diagnostic. Which one was system diagnostic? This one. Wait, geothermal 2? Where did I get geothermal 1? That's the last mission we did. Yeah, I am going insane. Where did I get geothermal output 1 from then? This needs like a search function. It's been a long day, okay? Wait, there is no 1? No, there is a 1. Because we researched 1. And now we're researching 2. I don't think I already had 1. Because it popped up on the screen. Because, well, those are the ones that are there. Okay, wait a second. Let's look at this again. System diagnostic. Geothermal power system is unstable. That's the one I did when we first got here. I don't, dude, I feel like I'm just going insane. Alright, I'm gonna have to like edit this episode because I've like ruined it with my schizo posting. I don't think we had 1. I know this doesn't matter, but like it really bugs me because I don't understand what happens. Chat, are we cooked? Complete the stress test. Yeah. System diagnostic. Wait, what, do we get like tier 1 as part of system diagnostic? I don't think we did. It's so hard to like follow where some things come from. Cash assignment, research 2. 2 unlocked, rabies available. Rabies on site. I mean, it definitely bugged. No. We'll go back in a second. I just want to see one more time if Geo 1 popped up. Disease outbreak control. I'm going, it's completely insane. Research completed. Okay, it's the completed notification that pops up. I don't. Okay. I'm just went insane. I just went insane for like 20 minutes. It's fine. We're playing the game. We're doing stress test. Safety rating of 95%. Okay. Are we good? Hey. No, we're not good. We are lagging. Okay, we're good. Nobody do anything. The game is dying. Hold on. Are you good? Game? We will be right. Wait. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. I think we're good. 95% safety rating is ticking over, so we just got to get this finished. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been up since like 8 a.m., so I'm a little strung out. I don't care about this at all. I am going through it today.
Excellent work. You've given me a lot of confidence that we can prevent disaster. I think we'll all sleep a little easier tonight.
Okay.
You know, I've been working with de-extinct animals since they were first synthesized, but I never thought too much about how they are brought back. The research involved, the trials and errors of facilities like this.
Uh-huh.
What scares me is wondering
Yeah,
how
Simon's
much
psychosis
trial,
is correct.
error, and worse happened on Il San Hubert before I even arrived. Sorry. Just thinking out loud. Please, take on another assignment.
Okay. Cache, security, camera. All right. We have tier 2 power, so we should see, when we look at the station, which is this. Wait, this. 128 raw power. That's a lot. All right. Buongiorno. Okay, so we could do some of these here because we do need to finish this one at some point. But I'm kind of inclined. Let's do the Aqualops. Maybe. Or let's save that for next episode, maybe. Wait, research any experimental trait. Oh, I need a trait. Wait, how do I research any experimental trait available in the Aqualops modified gene? Okay, so I get that from... This is bioresistance. Hold on, we gotta find the route. Biological immortality. We can make some immortal... Aqualops, maybe? Domesticated, brewed, and inherited okay, we need inherited appetite. That one is a prereq for a few. Have a naturally bred... adult male land carnivore and a female. Have we bred carnivores anywhere? Have 5 titan... Wait. Hold on. Okay. If I just go... So the Titanosaur one... We have dimes here. We have compies. But they need to be an adult. I don't think we have baby compies. No. Okay. Let's go to the Titanosaur Valley. Because I think that'll probably just pop one, right? Here. I'm going to pause while that loads. Biological immortality is kind of a superpower. Yeah, the Velociraptors might be what I do, because then we can build up that other park. Well, that happens. We can work on some other ones in the meantime, too. That's probably the play. You just spam compies. It's probably the best bet. If we have to do multiple generations of carnivores for other stuff, compies are going to be the best bet. We could also do a wave here. Well, not here, but on one of these. Okay, did this... Oh. That worked. Okay, it popped. So, Valley Strong and Inherited Appetite. So both of these popped. Now, these aren't locked to this island. If I leave and I go to another map, are these still available? Because I would rather just do them on another park. I think this popped because we have Pterodactylus. So let's go to a Riverside Lab and see if those are still available here. You hate this man. You believe not? Okay. If that's the case, then we'll just go right back to the valley. We'll have to remember to do specifically those two. Because the valley's 5-starred, so we don't actually want to do anything there, really, but it's fine. Okay, resourceful has to be done there. Wow. That's annoying. Interesting. So, yeah, you can't do it on another site. It has to be done at the one that unlocks it. So, I guess we do that. I kind of hate that, but like I'm not going to breed a whole new batch of Titanosaurs. So at least the Titanosaur one we have to do here. Okay. Would a Guanlong make a good pet if it was raised well? I suppose. Yeah, that was a mess. I I definitely lost it for a bit there. But there was definitely bug notifications, so. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it, Brady. I like that it popped up, the notification, but it didn't play the sound. Yeah, I don't know why this assignment has to be specific to, like, this specific map. It's pretty weird. Was it this one? Yeah, a Valley Strong. Okay, let's do whatever this is.
Prehistoric behemoths like the Titanosaurus are impressive on their own, but in a full pack, they
Increase
are
the number of
breathtaking.
Titanosaurus by 3.
See, I have this vision in my head of a dense herd of them, heads poking up serenely through a thick blanket of trees.
I guess we'll
Find out if that can
keep the
only exist in
one
my dreams.
batch. Oh god, I need 3. Wait, they're like one at a time, right? Screw it. Throw away all the eggs. This doesn't matter. Titanosaurs. Have we ever actually bred these? I don't think we did, right? Oh no, we have. We made random males, right? Right. We did do that. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. And then maybe we can do another 6 here. Thinking back on the main campaign, the parks were not really connected in the way it was being advertised. Yeah. We can go to 5. We can go to nothing. I needed 6 though, right? I think we're good. No, what am I doing? I like that my tours have reset. That's very fun. Is that just loading into the park? Yeah, you load into the park and the tour is got to start back out again. Why don't we breed the old male? Because he died tragically. Thank you for the super chat. Stream is not going well, but the name of the channel is At the Edge of Chaos, so we like it. Exactly. This channel is all about the chaos. That is the point. If the game's not going to be hard, we make it hard by losing our minds while we play the game. Right? If the game is too easy, I will just hallucinate a challenge in front of me. Alright, well these are going to take a hot minute, so I'm just going to get the first two kicked out, and then we'll go from there. I need to make a short out of that male dying, too. Yeah, exactly. It's not Jurassic without chaos. I hate that this is a modular building, because it's hard to click on the actual hatchery part. It's also not a blueprint. Like, these are just individual pieces placed here. This is not a singular decoration. Which is very unfortunate. What even is this? Like, is this actually... unique. See, this is part of the map border, right? Yeah. So that's actually like a unique object. We could have a nice red one. I'd have no welfare. Holy. Let's get a new welfare dude. One welfare dude. One duder, 6 welfare dude. Yep. We still need 2 points. The new guy comes with 2 points. Perfect. One red Titanosaur female, beginning incubation. Number 2. The movie skin or a brownish one with some red highlights. Let's just do this one. Seems good. Should this one be a male? Well, we got to breed 3 anyway, so... And we have adult males, first gen or whatever, adult males, naturally bred ones. What is an overcurrent, specifically? Causing high power demands? Oh, interesting. Well, that does nothing because I have 1 billion power and I'm not using it for anything. Cool. Yeah, I can just throw money at my problems for sure. Like, literally now the biggest problem is just time. Just the time it takes. Okay, calm down, camera. Calm down. I'm stuck. Okay. We got away. Just the time it takes for these to hatch is like the biggest hurdle.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
That's fun, the tail is just kind of coming out first.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, stand by.
The camera gets stuck a lot. It finds like little black holes to get trapped in sometimes. I want to see if the tail just like pops into existence or if it just actually reveals itself. Okay, it comes up from down there. I think it like might clip into the corner. Oh, that's just still his tail. That's not even the second one. Never mind. I thought that was the second one, but it was, No, the hatchery is cool. I just wish it was a blueprint properly. How does it even work? Okay. Did the tail just spawn out of nowhere? I didn't even notice. I just, like, looked away for a moment because I was looking at the hatchery, and then it just appeared. Do I know what the hidden achievement is in the new update? Not sure. I was kind of figured we'd just figure it out eventually, but maybe that's not true. Maybe we'll have to go looking. Those are definitely some tails. Some serious tail. Let's do... You're fast. It's actually relevant. Okay, so how does this building function, actually? Because it's not connected to nothing. I guess maybe they have a secret way to... Wait, okay, so that is different. Okay, now I'm not clicking on the, like, the random stuff. There we go. We're trying to figure out how the sausage is made. So that's the hatchery down there. Okay, well, so just like an overlay. I guess it's just coded specifically to function without being connected. You could even see the path, even though it doesn't connect to anything. I was just wondering if they hid like a some sort of connector in there. Well, here's our two new Titanosaurs. If you wanted to see the new color palettes, they're not crazy. They're both females. They're a little whatever. Apparently, we don't have enough tall leaf anymore. How about we put in a shocking small amount of ginkgo? We never use ginkgo, like, ever. Ah, cool. It gave me a bunch of rocks. There's, like, meme potential there. You know, you wanted ginkgo, but all you got were rocks. R.I.P. All right, let's see what we have here. We got the same dude or a big yellow male. Well, let's do a male. Oh, no, it's not the same dude. It's the hatchery glitch where the skin doesn't update. Actually like the mangrove more. But the last two are female, so we should do another male. So this one's super bland, but let's add him to the herd. It's fine.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Yeah, Titano can coab with Patago, but not the opposite. It's the what, the Sucoberry problem again? Was that what it was? What was the one they had bugged at launch? I was like that we had this nice slope with like subtle rocks, and then the moment I put plants down, it's just like boulders. No, you can't have some little rock texture. You gotta have friggin' boulders. It was those two? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, it's come in 10 seconds. Then we complete a mission for more Titanos.
Incubation complete. Prepare
The human DNA with dinosaur DNA to make a hybrid thing was the original Jurassic Park 4.
That is a lot of Titanosaurus. The big issue with a large herd like that will be space. But do your best to keep them all comfortable.
You got it, Dale. Okay, so we gotta sit here for 2 minutes to complete this, I guess. I might as well use my expedition facility to finish cats while I'm sitting here, because we haven't done that yet. Did Dino Crisis do something like that? There maybe 3. I never played Dino Crisis 3. I know a lot of people hate 3, so that could be the reason why they hate it. No, how many Titanos did we end up with here? 10 adults, and do we have any babies? We do. Missing father. Right, because the idiot died. I forgot. A viewing building the rock, a door in the rock that connects, and the concrete walls surround it. Something like that. Alright, fossils. We got a little bit of gold and a lot of Quetzalcoatl. Which gets us to not quite done. Looks like we're about to go back for yet another trip. 30 seconds on this mission. Might as well go do this, though. Its father died in a tragic starvation incident. Surrounded by food. Me, when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm hungry and there's nothing I want to eat in the fridge.
It's a really promising step toward it.
What's happening
I mean,
again?
You've clearly shown that Titanosaurus can thrive in a large group. Give it a few more years, especially if we keep supporting natural breeding, and the Titanosaurus might take over this entire valley.
Not to be a flying reptile in the ointment, but I don't think the powers that be will let this place get dominated by one species.
Come on, Dale.
Flying
Can't you let me
reptile in the
dream?
ointment? Come on, man. That doesn't make any sense. Did it die? Somebody died. Who died? Over here somebody died. Oh, old age. Oh, okay. Storm warning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's annoying. Tuberculosis. See, this is why the breeding sucks, right? The father starves to death. He tips over and dies because he's literally too stupid to live. And now when I get a storm, his children go on a rampage. How does that make any sense? What do Dale's jokes even mean? It's a fly in an ointment joke, but they replace fly with pterosaur, which doesn't make any sense. Do we just sedate these jokers, or do we just ignore them? Maybe we just ignore them. They're like far away from fences. It might not matter. I guess we do one of these. Okay, we had another... Well, we had fossils. And then we had another contract we have to do here. The one for carnivore generations. So let's check that. Has there been any news on the island generator updates? Yeah, nothing. Nothing changed in the island generator. No news about anything upcoming with it. I think Inherited Appetite, right? Was this the one, or was it... No, Brood was one we could do elsewhere. Stress testing was elsewhere. I think it was this one. I don't remember. Let's do it.
Synthesizing dinosaurs will pretty much always give you clones of a species. We're always using the same genome after all. Dinosaur
Acknowledging
breeding
that?
mixes genome
Really?
up, though, and introduces a lot of complications.
They are canonically inbred?
Inheritance, mutation, nurture. Because of that, any issues with a genome will compound across naturally bred generations and reveal cracks in the underlying work. The idea of naturally breeding carnivores with unstable genomes doesn't thrill a lot of people here. So it's time we tested this out.
I mean, that's always been my headcanon, that, like, the dinosaurs, by their very nature of being cloned from, like, a handful of genomes, if even more than just a single one, they have to all be massively inbred. I'm just shocked to see the game acknowledge that. I actually really like that. Sorry, excuse me? What is happening over here? Hey, wait, how? Explain to me. Explain? Explain. Explain yourself. Explain. How did they get out? What? Isn't the whole point of this that, like, they can't escape? What happened? Did the power blink, like, temporarily? I don't understand. Oviraptor should count as a land carnivore, I think. What would I like to see if they updated the island generator? Good question, actually. The island generator is in a pretty okay state already. Obstructed. Delivered to aviary. Maybe just like some more tinkering with like the exact way it customizes. And maybe a few more parameters you can tune. Would be fun. Or like adding maybe things like wild dinosaurs at random too as an option would be cool. Okay, this is just a nightmare. Are you assigned? Yeah, get you assigned. Alright. Wait, sorry for what? I appreciate the super chat, but what are you sorry about? The dinosaur escaped aviary. Excuse me? Wait, he's in the aviary. What? Is that a... Okay, am I getting... Wait. That was not one of the ones that already escaped and came back. Was that a delayed notification? I'm watching you. Escaped aviary. Explain. I don't think he has.
Confirming asset delivery.
Wait, how are you? You're fine. You'll be fine. You'll get over it. 82%. You're going up. I don't know what is happening with that aviary. Meanwhile, this mess. Yeah, let's micromanage the ones that are like predominantly dying. They might have glitched out. I feel like it was like they glitched out because I wasn't looking at them type thing. Like the same way the skeleton or the internal like animation of the animal glitches out when you're not looking at them. You are dying. I'm sure medical will be with you briefly. Hatch a second generation land carnivore. So, land carnivore. Son of a bitch. That sucks. And it has to be here? Okay, so this mission unlocked because we had Pterodactylus' bread, but the condition for it to progress is specifically land. You can unlock it with non-land, but it will not advance with non-land animals. So we're just going to cancel that. We're going to come back to that later. I would like to get this island under control before I leave, especially because the star rating is tanked. So I'm just going to deal with that here. I'm not touching the assignments. We're going to go probably breed the raptors or something to get that done, since we'll spend some time in the river facility. So we'll do that next time, actually. I'm going to just do this between episodes. Okay, that one's in the can at least. Okay, great. We're good, except for the concussed Maiasaura. I just need the star rating to recover. What are we doing? Safety rating. Oh yeah, because those Pterodactylus has escaped. And the shelters are still closed. Could hatch combies in the Ancient Valley? Yeah, but we have no reason to be here. So we might as well just do it somewhere else. Because this one's 5-starred. We just need it to recover. Also do the bioresistance mission to unlock Aqualabs. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to basically... I think we'll go to the river, we'll breed the raptors, and then while we're waiting for the first generation to grow up, we just do a bunch of other stuff. Okay, like, these notifications, like, they're insanely delayed. I'm not just going crazy. The notifications are actually just piling up. We bred raptors. Well, not yet, but we will breed raptors. We will wear wigs. Yeah, diagnosed with concussion. This happened like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm aware it's a Jurassic Park quote. Let's do some little research things here for like vaccines. These are not important. And then we have no fossils left. That's just Titanosaurus. That is Dilo. So we're done. All the expeditions are done. There's just ones we can dig up for fun because they didn't even bother putting the correct amount of fossils in the game. I just want to get the Maya out of here. We're at 5 stars now. Honestly, do I even need to get the Maya out of here? I can just leave. This doesn't matter. This is inconsequential. Oh, I guess we're doing the research, though. Let's let that finish. There we go. Facility map to the river. Keep in mind from our experimentation, we know that we can only have a second generation if we breed 2 first gens. Right. Shit, we need to breed twice. Yeah, good point, good point. The raptors work because we have two males, 2 females at least. But yes, thank you for reminding me because I wasn't thinking about that. You'd like to see the mountain on the ancient valley in the map generator? That would be cool if you had like different mountain types or something you could do. Like a Ile Saint Hubert type mountain versus just a generic like regular mountain. You know, these very spire ones. Raptors are also already on space. True. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we don't want to breed raptors because it's annoying. Maybe we just breed compies over here. Because we could just use them in the Rex pen. Or do we have a different scavenger we could do, maybe? Because we already used compies on the other island. We don't have OV. I could just do something different, too, like Proceratosaurs or something. You gotta go in 10 minutes? Okay, well, thanks for coming by. We'll catch you later. The next stream will be... we're probably going to have to do another stream of the campaign, so it'll probably be Monday, I think. So yeah, probably a Monday stream to finish the campaign. You have an idea for an animal we can breed? Let's check the available assignments. Tiny carnivore genomes. Let's do this. Welcome back to the Rebirth campaign. We are on the Riverside Laboratory. We're going to try to get a different scavenger to breed just for fun. So we're doing resourceful. Your prom is on Monday? Well, Monday's the only day I got that I can stream before I have to
meat feeder system.
head out of town for a couple days.
Showing off more natural feeding behaviors.
We'll need an enclosure with scavengers in, and we'll need a
yeah, we'll do this like next. I want to get the scavengers breeding.
To beat around the bush. We'll also need to be quick with a lens to photograph the scavengers feeding.
Everyone happy with compies as the animal we use? I want to find out if I still think they're adorable after seeing them scavenge.
Okay.
The sacrifices we make.
Well, maybe we'll just breed these compies they're giving us. That's fine too, I suppose. Okay. 20 seconds. And here they are. All right, bring them in.
Assets in the air. Transporting asset.
If a tour guide tells you that an animal is a scavenger, people are going to want to see it scavenge. So, it's our job to study that scavenging behavior, record it, and send that data to the park.
I saw somebody say online this has to be an actual animal carcass, not like a goat. So maybe we just breed like a Struthi real quick, feed it into the meat grinder.
Delivery has been completed.
Hey Promo Gamer, welcome to the stream. So we'll do that. These guys, let's put in, we should be able to put in a meat feeder, it should be fine. The Struthi will die eventually. It looks like they need a little bit more arid, but this should all count, so this should be fine. And then let's look at these. So they give us 5 ladies. I could just slap in some males and just go for it. We did already use compies. I kind of want to use a different thing, but let's do compies. Playing some D&D, just swinging by to say hi. All right, thanks for coming on by. Let's get that Struthi out here. You have fun. Roll some nat 20s. All right, go eat this guy. I'm just gonna do more compies. I just need to get this 2nd generation carnivore breeding stuff done. Let's just do it. Do I care? That's compatibility. fertility. Just crank it. Just crank it. Immediately prime breeding material. I mean, don't just crank it if you want to be successful at breeding, because that's not going to help you. But, you know. Sorry, what? No staff center. True! I do not have a staff center. Right there. Okay. I love that you can just forget to put in a staff center for like an hour and it does not impact you. What was I missing? Like a 1 point of genetics, I think? Boom. Should probably deactivate the feeder so the carnivores have a reason to eat the Struthy. Won't they just... The Rex should probably just kill it anyway, right? If it doesn't kill it in the next, like, few minutes, we'll turn off the feeder. Rolled 4 to get 1 critical failure when we were actually fighting something. RIP. I've been there. Not recently. It's been a long time since I played any D&D, but... What is the best park I ever made? I mean, it's probably the Smithsonian Zoo Park build. In terms of aesthetics. In terms of, like, concept, that's a harder one. There's a few different ones that I kind of remember fondly. Okay, so we have 5 females already. Let's do, like, 4 males. Let's just do 5 and 6. That's the optimal. No, wait. Back. Because these ones are compatible. So we want to do... The other ones probably don't matter. So let's do, like, 4 and 2. I like the MXC challenge in JWE3 where I, like, added all the challenge mode conditions together to make the park stupid. That was really fun. Biosyn's Jurassic World is one I remember fondly. I like the Anniversary campaign build. That one was cool. Let's give him some ground leaf so it doesn't die to starvation. And also maybe so he doesn't, like, hit the fence. Right, let's just shut off the goat, specifically. But then once the Rex kills the Struthy, then we shut off the meat feeder, I guess. That should work for this. There's our various red and blue copies to try to evoke the missing copy skin from Rebirth. Never forget what they took from us. They took the poison dart frog copy away. Okay. Well, there's a whole boatload of copies now. So we just gotta wait for this Joker to die. Any minute now. Do I think I could keep a compy as a pet? Yes. I would say a compy's not going to be any more dangerous than, like, a large bird. What is this? Oh, medical. Is this out of range of the maintenance? No. Maintenance is just stupid. Okay. Can you die already? The delicious snack. Yummy, yummy. Come and get it. Don't like how a baby Rex can live without its father. It's down the buck went ham looking for the baby in Lost World. Yeah, but maybe the baby was like... It was like baby's day out. He was having a lot of fun, and then his dad came by and he was like, "Aw, Dad, come on. I was enjoying myself." Yeah, the medical van needs a refill. I'm just assuming maintenance should deal with it, but, like, maintenance team cannot find its route to the freaking thing. Why not? You're unable to cross this way? I didn't build this pen. This is default, and I just can't get maintenance on the back end of it. It's very silly. It's going to bother me that this is just sitting here. We'll hit the button. Please die. Have I ever used the security camera without the game telling me to use it? No, I never use the security camera. I still don't know why I would want to. I do want to do a park build someday where we try to like automate the whole park, but we could put it over on the Raptors. They're the most likely thing to cause trouble technically. Security camera is one of those things that I like conceptually like, and I've just never felt like there's any compelling reason to actually use it. Why is it built like that? Why is it like an arc? There. Can't get the copy. Oh yeah, we should just trank it. Wait, yeah. Tranking it, even no matter who kills it, because it doesn't actually matter who kills it. Where is it? Hello? Did it die when I wasn't looking? Oh, there it is. Actually, does the Rex swallow Struthy hold? It doesn't, right? It will leave a carcass behind. Okay, well that's not gonna fucking work. He ran into the water. Actually, will that work? Because no, it won't. Compies can't go in the water at all. Do an ARG with JWE3 thanks to the workshop? That could be cool.
Asset delivered.
Don't you run straight back into the water. I swear to God. Stay on land. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Come on, get him. Yummy, yummy. Go eat him, somebody. Okay. I didn't even see him take a bite. He just kind of swung at him and he died. How's the neck looking today, Rex? Oh yeah, we gotta turn off the meat feeder. Let's turn on the goats and off the meat. Deactivate. Actually, let's leave this off until it matters for the Rex. Because there should be like a grace period or something, I think, on prey. Well, if he just lays down on top of the carcass, the compies ain't gonna like that very much, are they? Okay, how's the eyes looking? I don't know, are the eyelids just working today? Like, that's weird. I haven't been able to see the eyelid glitch. Storm agitation. That makes me feel like I should just put goats out, but it's fine, I guess. Wait. Starving compy. Okay, we have a storm. Hopefully I can fly a drone in the storm because we have a starving compy. Just, you know, casually making his way over to a delicious, delicious meat pinata over here in the weeds. Wow. Yeah, the Rex eyes seem to be working today for some reason. It's very weird. Maybe it was just some weird glitch specifically when we loaded in. Eating a carcass. Submit. Baller.
Nature is pretty dark sometimes.
It's pretty dark most of the time if you have that mindset. The secret is appreciating how amazing all natural behavior is, not projecting light or darkness onto it. Still, excellent work, everyone. The park can use this data to decide if they want guests to see scavengers scavenge. Oh, and for what it's worth, I do still find Comp Signathus adorable. I don't know what that says about me.
Okay. Tiny carnivore genome data. Let's get the copies with some nests, actually, because I haven't done that yet. These guys are small nest, obviously, and multiple nests required. Let's just do them up here, maybe. Yep, yep, yep. One of these, one of these. How about a different nest? How about one other nest that looks different? Cool. Okay. So, while we wait for these guys to breed, let's do something else. We're going to do this, so let's do the high priority one.
Managing disease among larger meat eaters is proving challenging for the park and very expensive. We need to find a way to keep that cost down.
Spino.
I'll leave figuring out the solution to the experts. You.
Disease versus the accounting department. A fight for the ages.
The lab team were looking into this a while ago, and they had some interesting theoretical solutions. This is why I love being a technician, though. Theory is great, but we get to put it into practice.
We don't have appetite. So, appetite is toxins. The Rebirth Spino is pretty good. Toxins is small size, big ticket price assignment, which is this one. Okay, so we have to do this one. Skilled worker fatality. Oh, what? I guess this is not like, it wasn't literally like a guy died to trigger this. This just happened? Because usually these sort of things are actually connected to somebody dying in the park, like in JWE2. Well, somebody died and it possibly damaged the machinery. So we can choose to save the machines or send the family a generous financial package and investigate the damage. Contact the family, bring attention to the island. Resources are too tight to investigate every technical error. Right, which is why the system risk increases. That makes sense. This is just worse. All right. There's like no upside to the one choice.
Larger animals tend to have different breeding behaviors to smaller ones, but prehistoric
Oh yeah,
giants get
feeders.
most of the attention. Harder to overlook them for many reasons.
Good
In
shout.
the interest of science, let's naturally breed some Compsognathus.
Oh, cool. Well, that's convenient, since I'm doing that anyway. But we need a new clutch. That's fine too. Okay, that's like the... Well, no, I think we did the copies before just for shits and giggles, so... This is not another copy contract, technically. Alright. That is super convenient. Scientist wants to modify technology to speed up synthesis time. Yes. Well, I guess we should pay attention to the storm, huh? Oh, true. That fence did get damaged. Oh, hey! I put in a security camera because chat brought it up, despite me never using it. And the second I put in the security camera, it actually does what it's supposed to do, because I didn't notice the raptors escaped. That's very funny. I guess that's why we had a worker fatality, huh? It turns out somebody actually did die. For a very tangible reason. True. Also, confirmation the dinosaur can use the bridge. Splat. Okay, well... Oh. Okay, you're good? You just did a sick jump off the back of that raptor. Okay, can you please repair? Yes? Yes, okay. Cool. You, And you. You're doing that. Ranger team, you can wake this idiot up. They didn't even get to escape. How pathetic. Okay, what are we doing here? We have infected wound. Okay, but maybe you can treat him. Hey. Maybe you can treat him because you're right there. There you go. Good job. Okay, copies done. The bridge, yeah, bridge in heavy quotation marks. I think we want to not do that many, right? Maybe it doesn't matter. Because, like, we're going to breed 2 generations for other missions, so maybe we want to just get the bare minimum here. Domesticated Distortus. It's possible it can't even be domesticated. Oh, I didn't even notice the eggs. Leaving the nest in 20 seconds. Okay, well, these are gonna beat the buzzer here on the mission, I guess. Okay. Well, there they are. They look just like the adults. They got different head proportions. You definitely tell they're juveniles. Shelter. Closing the shelter. Are we good?
Male and female dinosaurs.
Undiagnosed
check.
ailment.
High comfort. Check. That just leaves the right nest.
Okay.
Are those compy eggs? Oh, I can't wait.
Not yet, they aren't. Okay. Wait. I didn't even... Oh, I guess because they were like... They were hatched. They weren't released, but they were hatched, so it did progress the mission. Alright. Great. So I guess we're just gonna wait for some breeding. Actually, let's do a breeding program. That's the better play. Are you still undiagnosed? Okay, so we just hatched a juvenile round. These are 1 in 6. So we want a clutch that is not 1 in 6. So create a new plan. So 7 and maybe you. 7 and 2. 1 in 6, 7 and 2. That's easy to remember. Perfect. Give me these. And they got like a 100% chance. That's great. Injury is concussed. Okay. Let's send him to the hospital. I do like the tails. The stripes on the tail is always a good look for a raptor. Why I like the tiger raptors so much. Alright, where medical was down here? Yes. 5. Okay. And our... Okay, we got that too. These ones have eggs too? Okay, copies are breeding like out of control. It's perfect. Yeah, Velociraptor share territory with any other like species. I don't really care. Let's just do that. Okay. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Great. We actually got beat to the punch by this batch. Did you get a white skin raptor? We could technically get a white skin raptor. You'll have to give me a second. Actually, I might have the genetics to start it. We can throw in one. We'll need more peel anyway, so we might as well. We can do... We can do a set of 2001s. Throw in one more of each, maybe. Just for shits and giggles. Castrate all the old copies? Yeah, I mean, we can just do a breeding program, because they'll stop breeding soon anyway. Because they're going to be overpopulated. Oh my god, maintenance is not doing anything over here. We're just gonna have to do this manually. This just can't be repaired. It's really annoying. Yeah, he can literally drive it, but he can't navigate.
So
Oh shit!
tiny. Absolutely remarkable.
It
Realize
snuck
this
up on
hasn't
me because
happened
my
for
fences were
millions and
bad.
Millions of years. Naturally bred Compsognathus.
It literally happened 5 minutes ago, Callie.
Let's make sure the whole herd is comfortable now they have new arrivals.
Oh, been a while since that's happened.
Callie's having a great time watching the compies and calling it work. So let me be the one to assess our performance. We gathered useful data, gained heartwarming memories, and
You get
avoided
over
anyone
there.
getting eaten. Yeah, I'd say that's some good work.
Mobile vets. Check on my racks. Okay. Great. Okay. So that one's done. Now we can do bioresistance? Or do I need one other one? That gave me the gene I needed, right? Wrong one. Here. No. I can do the other one that got me that gene. Toxins. Toxins was the one. Yes. All right. Toxins. Wait. Is it toxins? Wait, I need... Huh? No, efficient metabolism is the one, right? Yeah, that is the environmental need one. Yeah.
Word around the water cooler is that there's a growing interest in venomous dinosaurs at the park. Let's get ahead of the game.
Okay,
and study
Dilo
that trait
mission?
over a full lifespan. In other words, let's get at least one juvenile Dilophosaurus. First things first, we'll need a breeding pair.
It is another
And
breeding
just so you
mission.
know,
Another
it is one of my favorite
goddamn
animals.
breeding
But
mission.
that
Okay.
fact had no bearing on
We're
me
gonna
suggesting
throw in a couple of
I am,
raptors.
as I'm sure you've noticed, a professional.
We'll take these two. One female, one male JP3. Because one was requested. Alright. And then for the Dilos, we're going to do specifically the lovely new Dilo skin. Which I think looks a bit better than the regular Dilo. It's a bit of a glow up, I think. I like the longer frill, too. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have a good male. So let's just randomize the male. Because for some reason, this skin is gender locked. Why? Yeah, there's a ton of breeding missions. We know this is going to be a breeding contract because they teased it with the dialogue. So let's just crank compatibility and fertility. Save and exit. And a 7. Alright, we're going to do one male because fuck these guys. They should all be compatible. Fertile. Right, you got the most genes. You get the honor of being the male. Actually, let's look for the best male. That one kind of matches. Like, it sucks, but it kind of matches. I mean, that one kind of does too, but maybe less so. That's too gaudy. That's weird. I mean, that's just a film Dilo, which I like, but like, let's do this guy. Let's just go for the sort of the vibe, but bad. Sure. Well, the 2022 is unfortunately, yeah, a short-crested female skin for some inexplicable reason. I think we just wait for him to come back in a moment. You gotta go, Ellie? Alright, catch you later. Let's just get the Dilo enclosure built, I guess. I'm gonna leave this alone, so I guess we'll put it over here. We could do it here on the river, maybe? Could we do a little snake in a path along here, maybe? Obstructed by the fence. How is that obstructed by the fence if I can do this? I think it's actually the terrain elevation. Where's the D-Rex at? We haven't unlocked it yet. I think it's at the end of the campaign. So it's not available. Right, let's do one of these. Yeah, let's skip this path in here. Might as well follow the curve of the existing section, and then we're going to do a dilo enclosure right here for this next mission. I think we'll merge it with the wall. You want the film male? He looks cool. I want film males in general too. The gender locking of the skins is very poorly done. Oh, come on. You're not that close to the water. It's fine. Let's just put this maybe over here on this flat part. I'm going to follow the curve of the path there. We'll run that over into the wall, make a little natural enclosure. And then this will follow maybe the river, roughly. I run this through the waterfall, is that going to ruin the waterfall? No. Okay. Great. Something like that. And then we just got to block the edges. Let's go to gates here. And then I guess we'll just slap in a rock, like the laziest method. We have new rocks, right? I think so. What are they called? Do we have Hubert rocks? No. Let's just go to rock. Dynamics. So maybe they're down here at the end are the new rocks. Solar mail dialogue, please. It's too late. Or which one did I do? Was that, oh, that was the film one. Or it's not too late, right? Because I didn't actually push the button because I didn't have the people. Yeah, okay, we can do the solar one, that's fine. I was not attached to the other one anyway. We'll just do one of these. One of these. Wait, this one didn't try to climb the hill? Okay, this rock is also just, like, not big enough. Okay, that is technically secure. That looks awful, but that's fine. Just never look at it. And then this guy, let's rotate it so it's a little bit better. Sure. Great. Contained. Now, power. So, we did a horrible split. I could probably kill this split. Actually, let's do this. Let's just steal this guy. And we just drag this guy down here. Oh, wait, that is there. Oh, this is also out of range, period. I can put it here. On this hill. Okay. What if I do a sandbox where I can't change the terrain, you have to work with the environment? Yeah, I like that kind of idea. I usually try to kind of build that way, but I don't make it a hard rule, but we could try it as a more hard rule. I thought about doing one where we randomly generate the island that we can't put in any water. That's kind of what I envision for the challenge like that, is like only pre-existing water challenge. I think that could be neat. Okay. Oh, that's because it's not built around the back. True. Small increase in salary. I don't care what this is even telling me to do. It doesn't matter. What is wrong with you? Internal bleeding. True. Let's get the Rex. Maintenance check. So, none of that. We'll just put this here. Wait, you're still out of range? You're the only thing out of range of power? Son of a bitch. True. Okay. What if we just put it on the hill? Like, what if we just chuck it up here? Surely this works. Surely this is, viable. Yeah. Okay, let's, smooth all this out. Alright, now maintenance just gets to do sick jumps all day. Now, did that reset the vehicles? Yeah. Wait, this is team 3? Oh, because we reset it. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Certainly looks like something. Yep. It looks good from like a distance with like the multi-tiered levels. Very Met and Saros. Okay, so we want that guy. Ranger Station. Carnivore Feeder. You're disgruntled. I probably should just grab a new welfare person, huh? Let's just rest you. We'll do the Dilos when he's back. Then we'll grab a new one to take care of the Rex. Everybody sucks. Everybody still sucks. We'll do a 4, I guess. Let's start the recording back up. Yeah, our Rex is hurt, so we need to take care of that. We've got Raptors on the way, being delivered. The Dilos we can do once our other person comes back. Mr. T-Rex, if you wouldn't mind, I need you in medical, please. 4, oh my god, I need 9? Bruh. Okay, deliver him, get him over there. That dude takes 4 minutes to recover, too. Okay, I have 6. And then 9. I'm just going to crank these guys, because it doesn't matter. We can just hire 8 more scientists. Like, who cares? Alright. Then when he's airlifted in, we can get that done. I had to move the maintenance out of the way, because I redid the power to get power over to our Dilo pen, which is this. What are these? Sorry, these are just, like, decorative little structures. I see. Okay. Cool. And then we put the maintenance up on the hill now, so... What is that? What was that sound? Begin treatment at once. Alright. The healing mist. Oh. Okay. Well. Its hands come out of its mouth now. Wait, I can see... Briefly, I can see inside. I think it was just the mouth. The ragdolls are always pretty fun. Great, you're done. Okay, cool. Transport you.
Picking up asset.
Give me Dilos. We switched the mail. We're doing the film mail by request. And then we have Raptors. Did they just release themselves? Okay. So the crate doesn't wait for you ever. It just does it. Okay. Well, we have some JP3 Raptors added in here now, right? 10, 11. Yep, 11 JP3. You know, the counterparts sort of design-wise. Actually gives you a good look at how much shorter the quills are on the male. Wait, are the female quills the male quills for JP3? Hard to tell. No, I think they're different. I think these come forward slightly more. They're like more spread out. They're more bunched on the other one, I think. You might need a little more space. Not a huge amount, but you might as well.
Asset has been collected.
Okay, I think that was the Rex, like, coming out of the hatchery with reduced life, but then correcting it. Dilophosaurs, I did not put in a thing, so we're just going to drop them. This is actually... Okay. As much as some people like seeing the release animations from the crate, objectively, it's better to release your animals one at a time, because you can pick where they land to artificially expand the territory at the start versus them all coming out in a single clump. It matters more with a larger enclosure. The JB3 male looks more floppy and the female ones look more stiff. Oh, the quills themselves? Could be. Did that goat just like die spontaneously? Wait, are you dead? Is it a fainting goat? What happened to the goat?
Has been collected. Delivery complete.
The incredible fainting goat.
Transit.
Okay.
Confirming.
Is he just playing dead because the dilos are coming? It's just like, maybe they won't eat me if they think I'm already dead. I don't care. This one. Alright. Well, there it is. The Rebirth Dilo. The lighting is a little weird. What is... This is much because of the ground texture? It's very, like, highlighted. Let's give them the good cypress brush. Everybody loves the cypress brush. Oh, I took away too much pasture. My bad. Okay, the flowers are a little too much. Let's do something else here.
Asset being transported.
True, yes. For something with like very strict social needs in a smaller crate, that will work better. Goats die instantly if you place water near them since they can't swim. I didn't put the water, so he like ran into the water and just died. His hoof got wet and he like died of shock.
Delivery.
That's very funny.
Seems like a good breeding pair. Let's hope there's chemistry.
Sure, but it's biology that'll give us eggs.
Dinosaur poisoned. Oh my god, why did they rotate when I paused? I wanted a shot with the frill out. It's too quick. You gonna do it again? I missed it. Nah. Speed up got me.
Asset. Transportation in progress.
The one thing I wonder about these guys, the reason I want to see the frill open, I'm wondering if the frill stays bigger or if it shrinks. Like if it shrinks into the base game Dilo animation. I'm just curious if they kind of cheated it. Where's our one lucky JP guy who gets this herd of Rebirth females? There he is. Okay. Great. You guys gonna fight? Your frill's kind of open. Is that all the further it goes? No, I think the whole frill is bigger. I think the animation is different. Okay, well, that's my thumbnail for the episode, so let me play with the camera for a bit. That already is pretty good with like the cliff in the background and the one in the corner. I like it. I like that the spots are on both sides of the frill. That the interior part is not just bland. Yeah, cool. All right, let's get this mission underway. I do wish they had the correct hand posture, but I mean, that's kind of moot when they have the frill, right? Like, wanting a more accurate dialo is kind of a joke. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, missing wetland. Are you, though? You're at, like, 90 fucking %. You're fine. You're literally crying about nothing. You're actually just fine. Okay, we need nests. Presumably, so yes, support Dilo. What? Support Dilophosaurus and laying 1 egg. You could do it, Dilophosaurus. Keep it up. You got this. You go, girl. All right, medium nest. I've supported my Dilophosaurus. Let's put it in just over here. We can start the plan, I suppose. Bunch of yellow tier, 22, 22, 22, 22, and 22. I guess it does not matter who we use. You. Okay. So we still need 10 species here. We've got enough modified animals, actually, because we've been pumping up these, well, we pumped out a lot like copies. That probably finished most of it. But then our stats are mostly good, but we could use another bathroom down here. Maybe we just sneak it in here. And probably another shelter. We'll put the shelter around the bend.
Fantastic work. We've got Dilophosaurus eggs.
Yeah, we
Waiting
did
for
it.
them to hatch is now my entire focus. I've cleared my schedule.
And they're going to be, not Rebirth dinos. Yay. How hard do I think it would be to make a mod that makes all dinosaurs paleo accurate? I mean, people were making good progress on that in JWE2. There was somebody who had a big series of paleo accuracy redesign mods. It's a lot of work, though. But it is doable over time. Okay, visibility is pretty good. Alright, so in the meantime, I should do something. How about a little bit of research? Ah! Okay, so wait a second. Hold on. I think I know why I was confused before. I think what happened... I think we can check this. If we go to assignments... Yes, I'm losing my mind again, but I'm not. I think I figured it out. I cracked the code. But what was the mission? It was the main one, which was... No. It was something like that. Status update? No. System diagnostic. It just still says 2. Oh, but I researched 2, maybe. Well, my point was, I think maybe the same thing unlocked all 3 tiers. It unlocked access to the upgrade track, not just rank 1. I think the tooltip bugs in that it doesn't show you all of them. It just shows you whichever one is first. So theoretically, my theory is if we do this, then it might say 3. So that's our science experiment. We're figuring this out right now. What theme do I think he will like the most? I mean, it was the one we forced him to like, right? The arranged marriage? We need 16. So we should probably just grab another logistics guy. Oh, there he is. Literally no point in looking for the optimal one. Just grab it as soon as you see it. You don't even care. Just pump all those numbers up. Because this game has no difficulty in it. Upgrades. Tier 3. I'll save the money. That's funny. Somebody is dying. Explain yourself. There's a copy that is dying because it is dumb and or stuck. I probably actually just need more meat feeders in general.
What a little marvel.
Oh shit.
Hard to believe something that
It
small
hatched.
can
I
generate
missed it.
such deadly
I
venom.
missed it.
All the more reason to keep them calm and comfortable.
Do we think little Dilos are like certain snakes where like the younger they are, the harder time they have controlling like their venom output? So they're actually more dangerous if they're little. Is that why it killed Nedry? Because it was a juvenile Dilo? Controversial take. But confirmed by Stan Winston to be true. I will always believe that it was a juvenile. And the real adult Dilo is 20 feet long, because that's what it says in the Lost World movie. If you look at the screensaver in the trailers. Anyway, you can't actually see that in the movie. It's too small. There's our baby. Wow, he's hideous. Look at his little frill. He's not that bad. I'm being mean. We got a few babies. Why are they all brown? Okay, you're more traditional Dilo colored. All right, and they are happy. Everybody happy? Yes. Okay. 13 seconds on the mission completion. There it is.
Okay, excellent. Now we can study how Dilophosaurus venom changes as it ages.
I gotta wait for him to
It'll
grow
probably
up.
lead to more assignments down the line, but for now, I think we're good.
Okay, thanks.
Feel free to stick around and watch the Dilophosaurus, by the way. Just, stay out of spitting range.
Oh, they need a meat feeder. Yeah. One meat coming right away. There's your meat. Stop crying. Hundreds. Okay, everybody's good. You'd like to know how to get the mutants in Sandbox. Yeah, I have not looked into it. Wait, no ranger teams assigned? Did I not do this? Okay, do that. All right, great. Next assignment, bioresistance. We can do this now, right? Synthesize and release a spine of a large appetite. Right? Yes. Wait. So that is that. Wait, this was lifespan, appetite, save and exit. Lifespan, appetite, and resilience. Okay. You know what? I could do this next episode. Oh, do I have like one pip too few? Oh, you devious motherfuckers. Okay. Let's set the cosmetics. Now, we could do the film skins, but we might as well mix it up. We get a film skin, we get a film skin, but I probably won't hatch it. Oops. Did those change on their own? I clicked them, but I thought I... Weird. Okay, never mind. 20 genetics. 20. Seriously. We need large appetite, not small appetite. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? Oh, shit. Good shout. Okay. Large app, long-lived, resilient. Large appetite, long-lived, resilient. Yes. Okay. 18 genetics now. Pretty bummed they didn't do a St. Hubert square map with the awesome cliffs and tropical foliage. Yeah, I don't know why there isn't a proper square tropical map. It's crazy. It's the biome from the game. And the only one you get for tropical is based on the Azores with conifers. Baffling. Okay, we need 5, 3, 3. We have points here. But he's doing research. Let's just grab a new geneticist. That is easier than training up my other ones. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Nah, they're all bad. Everybody sucks. Okay. We'll grab Gary. And then we'll pump up what we can. So Gary gets 2 points. 5, 10, 16. That should work. Okay, we got to let this research finish here in 50 seconds.
Managing disease among larger
let her talk.
visitors is proving challenging for the park and very expensive. We need to find a way to keep that cost down. I'll leave figuring out the solution to the experts. You.
Disease versus the accounting department. A fight for the ages.
The lab team were looking into this a while ago, and they had some interesting theoretical solutions. This is why I love being a technician, though. Theory is great, but we get to put it into practice.
Maintenance, I really need you to, like, do your job. Have you considered doing your job? We have 2 temperates, one based on Japan and the other China. Wait. They gave us 2 square temperate maps, but only 1 square tropical map, and it's the one that is not the obvious tropical one. I didn't know that, and that's ridiculous. Because I've never used the square maps. E. coli available? Did we actually have a tainted feeder here somewhere? Because I don't see one. Okay. Right. Research is done. Let's get these spinos going. We have to find a place to put them. Okay, and while that's cooking, I'm gonna upgrade my buildings because I haven't added upgrades yet. Evo 2 also had 2 different temperate maps, so maybe it is like a holdover from that. Oh, I guess I did upgrade this. I like that the accommodation still has the hotel sound. Very cool. Actually, no, I probably want that eventually. Put them in the river. That is probably the plan, yes. Actually, task scheduling is bad. Maintenance team is better because they fan out across the park more that way. The river proper, since they will need deep water. Yeah, let's take a look at the map after we get them cooking. Did I have anything else to upgrade? Control center? Yes. Yeah, efficiency for task time would have been really good for me to do sooner. Motivation also helps with efficiency. Science center. None of this matters. Storm defense, whatever. Staff buildings over here. Oh, I don't have. Huh. Yeah, so we still got one unlocked there. Real shame that Canada and the Biosyn map in JWE3 got downgraded. Yeah. I always liked Biosyn Valley. It's also unfortunate how buggy Biosyn Valley was in terms of parameters. Okay. So we got what we need. I I think I like this male better. I think I like the splash of color along the crest, or the sail, I mean, more than this one, which has just a tinge of purple at the top there. We'll take this guy. Okay, and then we got to build him an enclosure. So, buildable area. Wait. Oh, this is all buildable. Oh, okay. I can fix the dam. Hold on. Wait. I can actually do it myself? Did this unlock at some point and expand? Hold on. We can fix this shit so it's not crooked. Yes, I am doing this. Okay, so we put the path in. We go down here to the end. We align it like that. Perfectly aligned with the object itself. The contour lines. I don't know what the hotkey to turn those off is. They're kind of distracting. Okay. Maybe there? That looks pretty straight to me. You know what we can also do? Can we flatten this? Outside, wait, outside buildable area, excuse me? It does say outside buildable area. Wait a second. But I can put the path back in. Ah, it's still crooked. Okay, maybe I was too harsh on Frontier for having the path crooked. Rough. I see it now. I see where we went wrong. And let's prove I can do better than Frontier. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope. Nope. The river going down the stream cannot be edited. The map is split in half. Yeah, so the river is within the map borders, but can't be edited in terms of the terrain. Right? That's how this works. It's technically a different function than most of the map editing in the game. This is hard to do. I have proved my devotion to fixing the map. There's like a little crack there. Okay, it's better though. It's objectively better than what Frontier did. That's close enough. I have proved my dedication. Alright, it only took like 4 more tries. And I have, okay, ignore the tiniest gap there. I've improved it. It's less crooked. I have beaten Frontier. I'm satisfied. Okay. Just never looked that closely at it, and it's improved. All right. Anyway, that's completely pointless. But that is the kind of shit I'm going to do. Okay. Let's figure out this pen, actually. So, we just build it off of this. We put it here. Also only took 3 minutes. Yeah, and I'm not a paid designer designing content for a paid DLC. How about that? So maybe we just run it here along this. This is going to be a little, oh, maybe it won't be a little tricky. Maybe it'll just let me do it. Okay, cool. Good luck, Jeeps, getting into that 10 though? Maybe I put a gate in over here. Maybe we do a little viewing gallery action. And then like a tower or something. Or maybe I put a tower in. What if I put a tower up top? Doesn't need a feeder. True. Oh, okay. So now I see the border. Wait a second. So when I was on the path tool, I see... Okay. So here's how they did this. The path tool has a different border than the buildings do. That's why this confused me. Because only when I was on the path tool did this all look editable. I understand. Weird that they did it that way, but it makes sense. Now, unfortunately, this is out of range. That's still really good tower placement. We can cheat and just power it through a fence piece, which is a better use of our limited geothermal. We don't want to split where we don't have to. Okay. Okay. We have the, let's do this. Let's do a little one of these. No, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Shuttle to this building. Where's the... Oh, no, because this... Wait, this is just the supply. This doesn't go on a network. So I can just do... So I can just hook it up. Right, we could have always used that second power. True. Still not used to this system inherently. And do these buildings have maintenance? Because this building's been sitting over here and it has no apparent damage. Let's do one of these. Yeah, because I can't like flag it with maintenance, so I guess it doesn't matter. Theoretically. In the water. I might be able to get close enough to cross that, but maybe I can remove the water slightly. Yeah. Perfect. No, in water. No. Okay. Trying to minimize how much we alter the map. That works for me. And then we'll get the Spino in, and then we'll check the needs, see what else we can put in here for infrastructure. Oh, I ran out of power, actually? No, the fence hasn't built, because I built the other one first. True. You need a Gen 2 Spino? Oh my god. There's too much breeding. Come up with other scientific experiments. Don't make me breed every friggin' animal into a Gen 2. We can expand the enclosure. Oops. Maintenance post. Okay, so that's... Oh, did I put... Wait, did I put in a maintenance post? Whoops. Might be. Okay, so this is... about here. Okay, I could probably kill this one. Okay. And then a ranger post. I don't care. I don't need money. So utterly pointless at this stage. Ranger team, maybe one. Yeah. And then maybe we should put like a gate on the back section, but I don't know if he can actually navigate down here. Maybe he can. Sure. Why not? I feel like there should be a male Indominus Rex. Meh. Maybe. Okay. Spinosaurus number 1. Airlifting into... It's obstructed, technically. We gotta put him over here on land. Fine. Took me about 4 hours. You kept getting female every time? Wait, do you need it to breed a
Data
male?
suggests that this new trait will destroy any foreign pathogens in the dinosaur system. That should mean total disease
what?
resistance, but... Well, I mean, in theory, it'll make it more resistant to everything.
You're gonna head out, Muta? Alright, catch you later.
Venom resistant, too.
Wait, venom resistant? As in we have an excuse to synthesize my favorite dinosaur?
There he is.
Yes, we do. We should bring in a Dilophosaurus and run a proper test. But maybe a little less enthusiasm about pitting two animals against one another.
Oh, I'm not enthusiastic about that part at all. But
Can
I
he
find
get
that the methods
properly
we have
into
to
the
use are a
water?
lot easier to swallow when I don't think about them too much. It's not a perfect coping
Yes.
mechanism, but it works.
Perfect. The genetic engineering went well. Now we wait and see if a new trait expresses itself.
Outside buildable area. Wait, I can't edit the terrain outside of the one strip? That's annoying. Okay. So he'll need to move on his own to the other side? I see. Yeah. Don't love that. Don't love that one at all. Well, it's 80%, so it should eventually move around and it'll be fine. Alright. Time for Dilo. Yeah. Probably just ship one over. So ensure Spinal's bio-resistant trait is cohabiting with Dilo. Okay, so he got bio. Wait. So the traits we gave it conceptually like combined to be bioresistance? This didn't seem... Is that what we're doing? Like, conceptually, we're combining different genetic modifications to make another one? I guess. Alright, well, let's take a look at the Dilos. So, we got a juvenile number 7. The juveniles are worth more, so we should keep them. So these guys... Dilo 2 and 5. So the easy thing to do would be just to grab one. Which is a Rebirth Dilo, but we have plenty. Yeah, I'm just gonna get one and ship them over to the other pad. Oh, right, because you need a male and female Gen 1 to breed another subsequent generation, of course. Okay. Now we deliver you to here, I guess. Okay, Spinal's moving to the other side now. We can probably edit the environment more here. Throw down some pasture.
Asset.
You lost some wetland. Yeah. Alright, not a fan of putting him right smack dab in the river. It's a little awkward as far as, like, using the enclosure. I expanded resilience for disease and poison immunity. Large appetite to give it the metabolism to sustain that. That makes sense. Did they actually say that and I just didn't, like, process what they were saying mentally? It's possible. Okay, the Dilo's in. So the Dilo... kind of pissed. While it's not popped yet, concerning... Do we have our first bug? Okay, there it goes.
So not venom resistant, but venom immune. Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. If it's immune to venom, then its tranquilizer resistance is probably way too high as well. Hopefully I'm wrong, but let's just test the theory.
Apparently, I must do this manually now. I like this conceptually. Like, this actually feels a bit like something that's happening in Discord. Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Thanks for the shout out. I'll deal with that in a second. Let's be scammer. Actually, yeah, let's deal with this immediately. Hold on. Pausing the video. Yep. Pretty girls. Wow, pretty girls, you don't say. And we do a little bit of, ban, and we do, spam, and we do delete previous 24 hours. Ban. Okay. I was supposed to set up other mods for this shit. But I never got around to doing it. We should make a honeypot, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna play AI-generated Halo. Thank you. Okay. What? You could be a mod? So far, I was going to admit Garrett already volunteered to be mod. So I wasn't looking at expanding, but I'll put you on the short list for if I do go above and beyond that. It probably doesn't hurt to have a few mods. I think we can... I don't know when I'm going to get around to it, because I don't actually know where to do it. I don't know. I think I might have to make a role for mods and then populate it with people. I don't know how it works. Oh, wait. Okay, that's sedated. I guess I have to manually do this one. Okay, we got the Dilo, and we banned the bot from the Discord server, and now we can, go ahead and do this. I like that ejecting from the helicopter gave me back the option to sedate other animals automatically. Okay.
I see you've developed a dangerous animal that's near immune to tranquilization. Well, let's file.
I know it's immune. It was the objective.
For now, and not mention too much to the park.
I should probably get this Dilo out
Miss
of here.
Halford, I was wondering, why are you pushing so hard on accessing all the island's research? Other directors have just accepted how it is here.
Blind acceptance, I think, is how problems become catastrophes.
But isn't blind acceptance just a natural response to feeling powerless? I think psychologists call it learned helplessness.
I prefer to think that we're never really helpless. There's always something to be tried, at least.
Thanks,
But please
Lily.
leave all this worrying to me. That's why I'm here.
Experimental traits passed down to the babies. So what I'm hearing is we don't want to breed this guy. We want to get... If we got to breed the Spinos, we probably just want to get other ones so that we can sedate them. What is... Okay, objectively speaking, what is the point of this? Like, from a metagame standpoint, right? Let's pretend for a moment challenge mode is real and it matters and the game is hard. I know this is a stretch, but we have to use our imaginations. Why would I ever put this on an animal? 10% appeal? Who cares? Immune to tranquilization is like a no, like that's a non-starter. This is just, you should never use this. Ever. It's very thematic. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's cool. It's very good for this mission. But this trait, no disease, sure, but disease only matters. Like, disease is only a problem when you have a large herd. Can you imagine having like 40 bioresistant gallimimuses in a challenge mode park and they all escape during a storm? I just uninstall the game. I just be like, it's done. It's over. I'm quitting forever. I can't see a realistic scenario where I would ever want to use this. We could breed it just to test, but there's probably better traits we can test with breeding, because this, I really don't like immune to tranquilization. I really don't want to deal with, you know, having to use like the flares and stuff. Also, not to mention, deep water animal, right? So my jeeps will be like over here or over here, and then I'll have to try to flare this guy back into a pen. Awkward. Like, the gate's on one side, the animal can swim to the other side. Yuck. For a big important animal like the Spino, you can see the appeal because you don't want it to die. Yeah, but just like, have a medical team. It's not that hard to like have a medical team on deck. I just feel like it should do something slightly else. Like, maybe this should have been combined with the immortality one. Maybe that should have just been all one, right? Immune to poison, disease, aging, and tranquilization. All in one package. And then you could put something else in for the other trait. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I just, from a strategic standpoint, I don't buy this. It's kind of the problem I have with the traits, right? Because from like a management strategy type angle, like 3 of these maybe matter. Because this doesn't matter. Biological immortality is good for like your big ticket animal. It's really expensive. I would like if the experimental traits are random and you would not know until you scan the dinosaur. Yes. Yeah. That was, so I put out a video a while back talking about the idea of gap filling genes. So you would dig up an animal, you would only get like 70% of the DNA, and you have to fill the genome with some sort of other animal to fill the gap. And that would have secret traits that you would have to like find on the animal. You would have to like do a medical scan basically to find out if the animal had these secret traits. And they would be things like changing sex from male to female, or from female to male in a single sex environment, stuff like that. It's basically what experimental traits are, except my original concept of it was they would be completely hidden until you reveal them. And they would be connected to which DNA you used on the animal. And you would basically have to use the DNA until like 3 stars when you could get like pure genomes, something like that. I think that would be a bit more. Yeah, amicable and prolific aren't actually worth it in difficult park scenario. Do they take too many points or whatever? Amicable, depending on the park scenario, I could see amicable being worth it, because it allows you to make some pretty different enclosures, which are cool. But yeah, poisonous doesn't do anything. Venomous, which you can't see here because it can't attack because it's a sauropod, haha, doesn't do anything. Biological immortality, good on your big ticket things. Domesticated was just like, it doesn't attack the vehicles, right? Domesticated's actually kind of worthless. Doesn't attack people either. Who cares about this? The only way domesticated would be good is if it didn't require you to have fences. If domesticated allowed you to have like free roaming dryosaurs like JPOG, that would be amazing. But since it doesn't do that, it's kind of pointless. And then Hardy, I don't even remember which one Hardy was. Was that the... Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I like it conceptually, but I just feel like 2/3 of them do essentially nothing, which is the problem. Anyway, that's the end of the episode rant. You domesticate hybrids. I have no idea. Can we even see a hybrid in this campaign? Or are they completely absent? It makes sense if they're completely absent. They do seem to be completely absent. Like no Indominus or anything. It makes sense. Amicable's really good. Oh, yeah, you said anything aside from amicable and prolific. I misread your message, Rugops. Yeah. Prolific is less costly than having both compatibility and fertility on animal. That makes sense. We have the Mutadon. We do. It's just an aviary. And I'm not going to switch back to the other island. So that will be a mystery for next episode. What genes can we put on a hybrid? Find out eventually later. All right. I'm probably going to end stream here because I'm pretty cooked tonight. It was an extremely long day for me. So we'll do more Monday. Monday will be a proper long stream. None of this 2-hour bullshit. We'll try to finish the campaign completely on Monday. How close are we, actually? So we obviously need to 5-star the islands, but above and beyond that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 missions. Oh, it tells you the number. Why did I count these? It's literally right here, 14. We'll do Aqualops next episode, probably. Well, we have to do Aqualops. So we're definitely getting them. Actually, we should look through these briefly, maybe, before we end stream. Because they do have little hints about what they're going to be about. Like, that one's fence testing. This is another pterosaur quest. Oh yeah, Hardier was like a combat one, right? Natural breeding again. Venomous animal uses toxins. Wait. A venomous animal... Yeah, okay. I thought the thing there might have been wrong for a second. You have 2 priority left? Yeah, I figured it's like 2 priority. Yeah, I don't know if you could... Yeah, domesticating an Indominus Rex might not make any sense, right? It kind of runs counter to what you expect. Learned a lot from the Dilophosaurus who synthesized the mysteries of venom production could be just an assignment away. So maybe we should look at these like venom ones next time, because we might do these here quickly. Biological immortality. Combat. We really need to do an inherited appetite. Which is still blocked. Right, because it's this bullshit. Right. We're waiting for our copies and stuff to grow up. Yes. And then, yeah, adult first-gen male Spino. Oh, shit. And female? Oh, my God. This one's going to take forever. This is the one you were talking about. It wasn't even... It's not even the mission. It's the requirement to unlock the mission. That sucks. Do poisonous to force Dolores to be poisonous? We could do that. We gotta get Spinos. Like, the first thing we need to do is we need to get these Spinos breeding before we do anything else. So we take, like, one of the poisonous or venomous ones, and then we just keep breeding Spinos for, like, an hour. That sucks. Because they also just, they're troublesome to synth. No, I want to do all of them. I want to see them all. And I want to see them all now. I don't want to do this again. So we are 100% doing this. It has us breed them after we get the mission. That makes sense. Get a Gen 2 Spino. So you need the Gen 1s to unlock it. That makes sense. Amicable. This is marine reptiles. Remember marine reptiles? Those are in the game. I know you might have forgotten about lagoons being a mechanic because the developers did. But they are in fact in the game. Setting the stronger assets, so that's even bigger fences. The brood. Right, another carnivore one. Alright. So yeah, Spinos. While we deal with like maybe some of these other ones. I think we'll just kind of pick one. We'll see if it's something we can do alongside the Spino breeding program without disrupting that. And let's make sure before we end today that the hatchery is upgraded. Because I don't know if I did this. Okay, accelerated growth of advanced equipment. Great, fantastic. Oh my god. So the Spinos are 1 egg per. Then you've got to wait for them to breed, and then you got to deal with the cooldown if it's the wrong baby. In the story, it would make sense for the Indominus Rex if it was made on this island. I mean, the Distortus Rex is just the Indominus Rex prototype, right? That's what it is. It's like, what if the Indominus Rex was bad and dumb? At this rate, we're getting all the free animals in this game this time next year. And then we got all the DLC animals to wait for, pay money for, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. I really want Euoplocephalus back, by the way. I really miss that guy. They can have 2 eggs. Okay, but we need 2 females. Right, because we need... Wait. Yeah, because they need to not be related. That's important, because we need... Right, if we have to breed them again, we have to have them not be related. So we need 4 adults. Not counting the one we already have, because I don't want to breed that piece of shit. So we're going to have 5, like the movie, I guess. Okay, well, that's a next time problem. I got my thumbnails saved off. All right. Well, I'm going to go, because I am tired. So thanks, everybody, for watching. We had another very busy stream, a lot of chatters. Especially more so before I lost my mind. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, half-siblings can breed. True. Yeah, as long as they're a different generation. Like, they have to be the same generation. We can't crossbreed the generations. Well, we can crossbreed the families. Yes. 2 females, 1 male will work. We just need to make sure that after the eggs hatch, we don't let the adults breed with their children. I wanted to check this, actually. We should test the experimental traits with breeding. We should, but I don't want to do it with the bio one. So that mission we did that made me go insane. System diagnostic. No, it still says geothermal too. I don't know what happened. Whatever. That's it for the stream. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.